these days.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
Yo, guys, what up, 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 man? We are back in here, back in here, back in the game, back in the game, back in the game, back in the game, man. Welcome in here, guys, to the Sunday Hangout, man. We've got some interesting things to discuss, man. So for our main topics for this Sunday, Cristiano, player of the century, soccer awards player of the century. We're going to talk about that. Messi's 644 goals. Now, I just read that apparently Santos have rejected that milestone achieved by your boy Messi. So we're going to talk about that 644 goals and what does it say about Messi and does it change the deal with regards to how great he is? And we're going to also address the disgusting thing that we saw making the waves, which of course was this madness of Mohamed Salah against Robben, man, and just how stupid that's comparison.
Respect the Egyptian icon. Respect the Egyptian icon.
Was it?
Respect the Egyptian icon.
Hey, okay,
Egyptian
mute your
icon.
mic, bro. Mute your mic, man. So,
Robben's a
but
horseman.
before we go there, let's just do some house cleaning in right now, man, and let's try and just break down things that have been happening in the EPL, man. Just a little EPL breakdown. So let me bring you all like this, and let's just bring up the Premier League table because look, man. The table is looking pretty interesting, man. Let's bring this up, man. So,
Can you just stop? Don't even talk about Chelsea, please. Don't, please. I'm begging you, do not.
Where's Chelsea? Where's
Abdullahi,
Chelsea?
Awesome.
I am begging. Don't even talk about Chelsea. Just skip to Chelsea and go back to other place.
No, because I want to touch on them. Or I want to touch. Oh my God! You know Chelsea are not even. Oh wow, man. They're not even in. They're eighth. Chelsea are eighth. Chelsea are eighth. Look at
The
that.
new Arsenal. Oh my goodness.
Look at that. Okay, so
Disgrace.
this is interesting, man. So Liverpool 32 points, Everton 29, Leicester City 28, United 27, Tottenham 26. So Big Sam said what's up. Big Sam said what's up. And the crazy thing is this: United win the game in hand. They go 2 points behind Liverpool. How they've got here mathematically makes no sense to me. So, question that I want to ask you guys here is this is a little question that I want to ask, man. And I'll come first to what's it called? Who I'll come first to? I'll come first to Vilton with this, man. So, Vilton, looking at this table right now, do you think that Everton and Leicester
Wilton,
City...
please don't mention Chelsea. We're not in any stupid title race.
Easy, Abdullahi. Easy.
I am pissed off already.
Abdullahi, relax.
That idiot has to go.
Lampard in.
So Vilton, looking at this title race, do you think that Everton and Leicester City will actually last and really maintain that top four, or do you think eventually United or Tottenham or most likely City will get back in the race? So what are you looking at with regards to Everton and Leicester City, and do you think Liverpool are really under threat after that draw to West Brom?
To be fair with you, Everton and Leicester City, I just don't think they have enough depth to keep up with Liverpool and City and United and even Spurs. I think Everton, obviously they have a world-class manager, Ancelotti. He might take them far, but I don't think they're going to be able to sustain the entire season. They might finish top 7 or top 6, but I don't know. And as for United are too inconsistent for them to win. The Prem. I don't think they are. I think the title race is between Liverpool and City, especially how Liverpool lost today is definitely. They didn't lose today, but it's definitely interesting that Liverpool dropped points today because I didn't think they were gonna drop points today. I really thought they were gonna beat City today. So I said City, West Brom. I thought they were gonna beat West Brom. Like I was in shock. But that's why I was trying to tell you. I said you kept on saying the title race is done. It's not done yet. It's not done. It's far from over.
No, for me, like, it is done. For me, I feel it is done. That we can talk about this and that and that because the reality of the matter is this: that do you really
City
believe
can make a run? I really do. City can make a run still. I really do because the defense is looking good. They just have to win. And Liverpool are looking kind of shaky against like low kind of relegated team because this is the second time they drop points. They drop points against Fulham and they drop one against West Brom. And Spurs, they're bottling already. How the hell do you let Wolf tie the game with you with 5 minutes left?
Induct your boy Uncle Mu.
It's not Mourinho. It's not Mourinho's fault. It's just bottle him. It's just in the
It is because he parks the balls from start to finish.
No, relax. Still the goal.
So
it's a generational thing.
So you feel that Man City can still get back?
Yeah,
in the race?
I still think City can get back in the race. They just have to keep win. Keep going that crazy. We know they have the ability to do it. If they just go on that crazy winning streak. Obviously, I still say Liverpool's gonna win the league, but I still think City can still say what's up. It's too early to say it's over, especially how Liverpool just dropped points today.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay. What's it called? LB, talk to me, man. How are you viewing this Premier League title as we go into this crazy X-Max schedule?
Yeah, in regards to Everton and Leicester City, I mean, we saw last season that Leicester City held, I think, third or second spot for quite some time before the pandemic and post, or shortly after play resumed. But then they dropped points. So, it's an all too familiar sort of pattern that we're seeing. And I think the same thing will happen again towards the latter part of the season. I mean, it will be good for Leicester City and Everton, those smaller clubs, to finish in the top four to get a Champions League spot. But I still do think that eventually.
So what likelihood do you see of Everton and Leicester? I mean, could it be like a Merseyside title thing between Everton and Liverpool? Or I think Everton and Leicester will tire away.
I think they tire away eventually come the latter part of the season. I think eventually Man City will work their way up to top four. I think that's almost a guarantee. And I think Liverpool are still heavy favourites for the title with a lot of their players coming back from injury. Obviously, Thiago's, almost back, and I don't know whether Van Dijk will be back this season or not. But
No.
yeah, I still think that Liverpool will be crowned the champions at the end of the season.
Okay, Arvin, talk to me, man. Premier League.
So my top four is Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Leicester. Why I put Leicester?
But are you smoking weed?
Wait.
Don't mention Chelsea.
Hold on, Arvin. Okay,
Chelsea.
so Arvin, so you still strongly believe Chelsea will make top four based on the
I
events
think we'll sack Lampard because
Ooh.
he will lose some games now. He won't win against Aston Villa tomorrow, or I don't think he will. Or
Okay,
it depends what
can I ask you a
lineup.
question? If you sack Lampard, who do you bring in?
Tuchel or
Tuchel?
Anybody that can manage a team.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows how
or
to
Ten
manage a
Hag
team.
is a great manager, but he won't suit our system. He would more suit like Barcelona and City.
Yeah.
So Tuchel. But Leicester, why I say fourth, because people say he bottled it last year, but he actually didn't. Why? Because they had like 5 key players injured: Ricardo Pereira, Chilwell, and Didi, Madison. This is not Sijunku. This is not bad players. It's like the whole Liverpool team get injured. Like, yeah, they're doing great right now, but they have a better depth than Leicester. So you can't say he bottled it. And City, they're defensive. They're really good this season. Underrated. Because how many goals have they conceded this year?
So basically,
12.
So you still think that Pep is going to it's going to be a 2-horse race then? Liverpool and Man City.
No, I think Liverpool will win the league. But like.
But who will be the closest challengers? Will be Man City, United, City.
United, they're gas right now. Do you think they're that good? But they will drop off soon. Like Oli, so bad.
That's juju in a joke, man. That juju in a joke, man. Okay, all right, okay. So
Chelsea will only finish in top 4 if we sack Lampard.
Yes, that I agree with.
Sorry,
Hassan, talk to me.
Would you guys?
Yeah, man.
Oh, wait, what's right? LB, you're saying something? LB?
No, just in regards to the coach, for all those Chelsea supporters out there, including you, HH, and I know it's never going to happen, but would you ever want...
LB, can you speak loud? I can't hear you very well, so I can respond to that idiot.
Wait, okay, LB, talk.
Would you want Roberto Di Matteo to come back?
No. You see,
The
Di
kind of
Matteo,
brick.
congrats on the 2012 thing, but no, like the guy was never a great match, and especially with the situation that Chelsea are in, I don't think Di Matteo is the right.
No, HH, he might bring the juju used for the Champions League.
That's what for me. I think that's like a once in a lifetime thing. You use it once and it runs out. It's like a potion. he's used up the other potion. All right, Hassan, talk to me, Premier League man.
Yeah, man. I think we'll still win the league. We'll still finish first. Everton are nobodies. They are side bitches, so they'll just fall off. City. I mean, who have City beat this season? Any good teams? Have they been any good teams this season?
I was about to come to that, as we haven't beaten any big team. That's why I think
that-
Liverpool are still winning the league, in my opinion.
For City, they're still doing that Chelsea thing where Chelsea beat Newcastle and these small teams and they got excited. So I need to see City. For me, they'll finish second.
If we beat
They'll finish
convincingly,
second.
if we beat Everton convincingly tomorrow, then we can talk. But not until then.
I don't know about Everton, but I think you finish second. City, you finish second. Who would finish third? Leicester finish third. And shout out Villa. Villa get fourth. Shout out Villa, man. Ollie Watkins, man. Top 5 striker in the world, Ollie Watkins.
Ollie Watkins.
Arsenal get relegated, by the way, as well.
Arsenal are not getting relegated. I know that would be fun, hilarious. It's not happening, guys. Relax. Ben, talk to me, man.
Okay, I don't know. Well, in what stratosphere people were being very reactionary and putting all these people in the title race. It was clear at the start. If Liverpool is not winning this league, no one else is winning this league except for Man City. And things are slowly shaking back into that norm. That's the only thing that can happen. These other teams, they don't actually have the ability. That's the issue. I'm not saying they're not good. They don't actually have the ability. Like Tottenham, now, if those two players are not doing well, that's what I'm saying.
They were never in.
No. I'm just using. I'm trying to talk to the people who have been reactionary and saying that if he was still glaring, if Kane and Son were not going to be on fire, how would they continue? No, and no other team apart from City like have the ability to go and like have the tools. Now, I mean, I'm talking about aside Liverpool, have the tools to actually go and win games. Maybe after that, maybe Man U, the inconsistency is there as well. So I just think if there's any twist and turn, City will win. I mean, if there's a twist, but if everything goes normal, Liverpool wins. But actually Pep is a domestic merchant, let's be frank. So, and I think he likes the fact that there's no pressure. Like there is a little bit under the radar. Like he's a little bit not really in the spotlight. People are not putting them as. I think they like that now, and they'll slowly gain because defensively they've been good. Actually, they've been good. Okay. They've been good. So yeah.
So now let me just say this right now. So guys, in case you don't know, man, Abdullahi's rant is slowly going viral. As I said again, I don't care what anyone says. That is the rant.
That thing has to go viral. He has to have 1,000 views.
Let me land.
How many views does he have?
I'm losing it already.
I'm losing it. No. Because funny is like I was scrolling through Twitter because I typed in Lampard on Twitter just to see what guys were saying, and some other kind of user pretty much what the heck is it? So basically some other kind of user pretty much had it and said, man, look at this guy going crazy. So it's already been lashed on by other people. But put it this way, I don't care what anyone says, I don't care about the views. That is one of the rants of the year because you're looking at a man who is hot and hammed. And my thing about it is that I want Lampard to view that video. I say, look at what you're doing to a human being. Look at what you're doing to a person. So, Abdullahi, man, how are you feeling right now? So emotionally, how are you feeling right now after your heart was broken by that rookie, man? And do Chelsea still have a chance to be back in the title race? Because Aston Villa is coming on Monday, man. So
like I said from the beginning of this season, I think that here Red Devils to do. I think yesterday I think I told them, I said Chelsea are not winning the league. It's all about dream. I already said it. We are not winning that league. You cannot this is it about what Chelsea doesn't know. There's a difference between Frank Lampard the player and Frank Lampard the manager. We have to be like as a fans, we have to be very objective. There's a difference. I respect Lampard as a player, but as a manager, that guy is an apprenticeship. I've been saying it times. The mistake Chelsea made was we should have gotten Pochettino than getting Lampard, because Poch is a Premier League proven manager. Yes, he may not have won anything in Tottenham, but Roman will support Poch. He has that money to support him, and we actually see a philosophy. This Chelsea team, I'm not saying what I'm saying is cost and inshallah, no structure, no pattern, no nothing. So when I bring out Allegri, people kind of bash on me that Allegri is a defensive manager. Allegri is a winner. Roman is a winner. Two of them collide together is a win-win solution. Lampard is an apprenticeship manager. I was listening to his press conference. He went 2 hours
What's he saying?
rant with all the players, talking to them that they lack basics. As a manager, are you even doing the basics as a manager? He's not doing the basics.
What's he saying, man? What's he saying? What? That's useless, man. Was talking about players are lazy.
No, he was talking about players are lazy, not following the basics. Then I was asking myself that,
my friend, if players are lazy under your tutelage, what does that say to you as a manager? I can understand one player lazy. If you're calling an entire team lazy, how is an entire team lazy and the manager is not at fault? Why are the team lazy?
You know what pisses me off yesterday? We can lose matches. I accept that as a fan. But the manner in which we lose kind of broke me down. It now killed everything yesterday.
Arsenal kids. It was the
you know what killed everything yesterday? You are playing Costa and Inshallah, and you have Tammy Abraham, who is 6'4" on the pitch. Olivier Giroud is on the bench doing nothing. You brought on Kai Havertz. That broke me down entirely. Kai Havertz with the Costa and Inshallah, Lampard is dumb. He's brainless. Costa and Inshallah, and you have Giroud on the bench doing nothing. Nothing. The guy was literally laughing at what the hell is going on. So I don't even know. I don't know. Lampard like.
Abdullahi.
Calm down.
It's about the table. Abdullahi. I think Abdullahi thought he's gonna win the league. That's why he's so angry.
I didn't say it. I'm saying we're not winning any league. We're not even winning shit. If Lampard doesn't finish, I've already told the truth. If Frank doesn't finish it, it's
Abdullahi, this is karma. This is karma.
No. My thing is this. No. My thing is this is that as the thing about it is that. Fair enough. No, you're always going to lose games. Of course, you win and lose. Like I saw one clown on Twitter say, people winning games, lose games. I know everything happens. I'm like, yeah, that's all fair and good, but Chelsea, and that was pretty much a strong Chelsea side. Yeah, they're injured, but that's pretty much a strong Chelsea side against an Arsenal side that was greatly changed with test tube babies as the front three. So it is a manner of the loss where they were well beaten. They were deservedly beaten. And I think these guys maybe had 2 or 3 shots on. I think for 70 minutes, they didn't have a shot on target. For about 70 minutes of the game.
Until 85 minutes. 85.
Abdullahi, I pray for Lampard if you catch him on the street. I pray for him. If Abdullahi catches Lampard on the street,
No, Abdullahi, don't say anything because don't come and let this thing hang out.
No. The funniest part about it is, I understand Chelsea fans being like Lampard reactionary about legend and everything. I keep asking the same question. If Lampard wasn't the Chelsea legend, if you're just a normal foreign manager, will he get his backing he's getting? I doubt it.
No. Abdullahi, he wouldn't get the job.
He will have been sacked already.
He wouldn't have gotten an interview. So okay, but look, let me come to you, Daniel. Thoughts on this, on the Premier League outlook, as you can see here from the table.
Yeah, I think that it's really it's unpredictable, but like I feel like it's unpredictable. Like, and I'm liking. It's really entertaining seeing a lot of people mathematically in the title race, like last season.
Yeah, but how realistic are Everton and Leicester City's chances then?
Not real. It's not real. It's not. I don't expect them to be there at the end of this season because they haven't got the experience. But Liverpool, I still think we're still the favourites. We're still the favourites to win it. I think I'm not worried about anybody else. I'm just worried about Man City. That's what I'm worried about. As long as Man City are not behind our tail, I think we'll be all right.
So basically, you don't see United or Leicester as a threat?
Manchester United, they're inconsistent. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's a freestyle manager. All he does He's a 3-star manager. What's his name? Leicester, Brendan Rodgers, he's a bottle job. Like his ego gets into the once you start talking about a title, his ego will start getting in the way. Carlo Ancelotti, he's done it before, but the squad, they're not scaring me. Jose Mourinho, like as good as he is, Tottenham Hotspur, them being bottle jobs, it's a generational thing, is in their genes. So them bottling things is in their genes. And so that's the only Man City is the only team I'm worried about.
Okay.
But I was disappointed about today, though. Very disappointed.
Big Sam, man. Don't put some respect on Big Sam's
this
name.
January, there's no this January. If we want to win this league this January, January couldn't come at a better time for us. We need a defender.
We need a centre back. Yeah.
We need a centre back. It will be extremely arrogant. It will be extremely negligent for us not to get a centre back this January.
Okay, so basically, Van Dijk and Gomez are not playing this season.
Gomez,
for sure.
they're out. They're out for the rest of the season. They're not coming back. They're out for the rest of the season. So we need to buy a centre back.
Because I think that the thing is that as good as Fabinho is,
he's
in
not.
defense,
He's
very important in midfield.
Yeah,
he's not. He does in midfield,
and he has zero paces also, which is
we miss him. We miss him in the center in the CDM role, and that's that. I tweeted this on my Twitter saying that as good as our transfer committee is, they can be very negligent. I think we needed coming into this transfer window, coming into this season. We needed 4 things. We needed a left back, we needed a centre back, we needed a versatile forward, and we needed a creative midfielder. We managed to buy 3 of those things, but we failed to buy that centre back, and now it's coming to bite us in the backside.
Okay. Nata, talk to me, man. City, man. They're gonna make a run, man.
I'm not going to say anything.
They're going to make a run.
I'm not. Until they beat Everton convincingly tomorrow, I'm not going to say anything because I still think Liverpool have got it. But the only thing I'm going to say about Liverpool is they do miss goals from the corner kicks as well, because Van Dijk used to come up with clutch goals. He used to come up with clutch goals. Not only defensively, he was good for them.
You see the goal today? Van Dijk would have stopped that. Fabinho
exactly. Yep, exactly. The defenders are not good in the air. So I'm hearing like Liverpool fans going against Matip and saying that he's not good enough. I don't know. I was seeing some tweets,
he's
but
too
I'm not
injury
sure.
prone, bro.
It's frustration. I think it's frustration that he's always getting injured. Like his body is made out of biscuits.
Bro, he's going to sleep fit and waking up injured. I don't get it.
It's only me, but the guy is too skinny to be a centre back, in my opinion. Like he's way too skinny.
No, but the guy's body is made out of biscuits. He's too injury prone.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like it's the frustration. Him and Naby Keita. Like Naby Keita, quality wise, he's quality, but he's injury prone. And that's what upsets.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I feel like Liverpool fans don't like for you to win a back-to-back title, you have to have like there's not a lot of teams that have done it. Okay, you have to have motivation first of all, and you need to have a squad. You don't have a squad. You do have a squad to an extent, but Minamino, who's Minamino? He scored that goals over there, but Jones, is he good enough? Like he didn't really sign.
I think Jones. I was happy when we signed Jota. I was really happy.
Yeah, but he's injured.
So Nata, what chance do you have do you think that City have of winning the title this season?
I believe we have the best chance to compete with Liverpool, because the only team that caused Liverpool problems in a game was us. Because except for Aston Villa, I don't know, but nobody's talking about Aston Villa, but you never know what can happen.
Oh, relax.
You never know.
Relax.
No, if they win they go top.
Relax. Oh, it's Nata.
Yeah, if they win the next 2 games, they're top. Because look at the defense. They've only conceded 13 goals.
Nata, if Villa win on Monday against our dear friends in that blue,
they're title challenges now.
Bro, I told you we might have a 24-hour. We might have a 24-hour.
Ollie Watkins hat trick, bro. Ollie Watkins hat trick. I'm saying it now.
Oh yeah, but Villa can easily be you guys. I'm not gonna lie, because their attack is lethal.
Wait, Nata is Laporte available in January for us?
Can you just beat Chelsea, please? Because I want to be sad.
No, I believe. Okay, this is my top 4. My prediction: Liverpool win the league. We come second. I still believe Chelsea can come top 4, because I don't think United.
Don't get me pissed off, man. Stop. Can you stop that?
I don't think Tottenham and Leicester are good enough. I believe Chelsea, because United lost games in the beginning of the league season. and people are saying United are dead. I don't know what. And look at them right now. Look where they are. So the league is always going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. It's just who can catch form in the end of the season. And I believe Chelsea will catch form because they have way too many good players to not catch form. So I would say United third, and then maybe Chelsea fourth.
All right, what's it called? Red, talk to me, man. Round us off Premier League. Red. All right, the other thing, Red's okay. I think it's back in normal operation. So, God, now let's now move to where things now get slightly interesting. You know, you can't get rid of this dude, can you? I cannot get rid of this freaking dude, man. So, our dear friend here, man, and I think we all know who this is. This is a guy. This is a guy that I really, really treasure, man. You know, I find this guy as one of the most amazing people.
Oh, the Cristiano. Okay.
No, not him. No, not him. What, are you crazy? I find this guy as one of the most interesting people of all time, man. So, first off, I don't know what these awards are about. And it seems as if, because first of all, so this was ahead like in Saudi Arabia or Qatar or something, and it's called the Soccer Global Awards. Already using the word soccer, it already leaves me with questions. But Cristiano has been voted as Player of the Century. So my thing is this, I'm a mathematical brick. I wasn't very good at maths. So when they say century, so is it of the last 100 years?
They are crazy. It's 20 years. And they said century.
Wait, isn't century 100 years?
Yeah, century is 100
years. They put 2001 to 2020. They put it.
But why is it
decades?
My thing is, why is it called Player of the Century? That's all I want to know. And also, guys, see, look.
I think.
Okay, wait, easy. Before I go, because I need to read some of these super chats before the people kill me. Yes, Society says that the reason why a lot of people cannot understand why United are in this position is that it doesn't fit your agenda. Ole is a good manager. Simple. Yes, Society. Ole is from the road. Always from the road. I'll never call him a great manager.
You said you have a chance of winning the Champions League. Look what happened right now.
Wait. Martin Rosario says, scroll down. I see Chelsea at 8th. Latin Rosario, relax, chill. We will deal with Chelsea after the Villa game. Yes, side says again, Everton v Man City tomorrow, by the way. Yes, side, United are not doing anything. They're not. Ole is a cheat. Okay, Ole is a cheat. That's the whole thing, man. So, my thing here is this, that, guys, it's just general thoughts. So what do you think about Cristiano being... okay, what do you think about these awards? These personal awards that are made? And what do you think and your thoughts about Cristiano being voted Player of the Century? I don't want to say too much. Because if I say too much, people will start crying and everything. So I want to leave this to the panel. So Vilton, let me give it over to you. So Vilton, what do you think about Cristiano picking up this award?
Yeah, I'm still confused about it because, like you were saying, when I first saw it, I'm like, a century's 100 years, but Ben just clarifies from 2001 to 2020. If we're going based on that, he's clearly the favorites to win it, in my personal opinion. If we're just talking about from what he has done in this decade or so, like the guy been on a different level. 5 Champions League, 1 Euro, one Nation League, 5 Ballon d'Or. FIFA award, top scorer in the Champions League, top scorer in La Liga, top scorer in the Prem. I'm guessing all that got into it. But the only thing about it, who actually vote for these awards? That's what I want to know. Is it reporters? Is it journalism? Is it the fans? Like, who vote for it? Because these awards are very, very biased. But at the same time, though, didn't Lewandowski win this award? Can anybody tell me on this panel? I swear Lewandowski won an award.
No. Let me read this. I'm just reading something. So the Portuguese was presented with the award accolade. So according to reports, Ronaldo was actually the winner of the Player of the Year award, but he instead handed it to Robert Lewandowski as the 35-year-old believed his victory was unfair.
What?
Rightfully so.
No, but if
no, guys. No.
But again, this
that report is not correct.
No. Okay, I'm just reading this from Give Me Sports.
I went to the actual site.
Because
they awarded Lewandowski.
The reason I might take this a little bit more serious because the FIFA president was there, Chich. He was there at the ceremony, so I'm guessing
The
this.
way the way his face was, the way Cristiano's face was speaks that he didn't want Lewandowski to win that trophy whatsoever. So I don't
No,
believe the report whatsoever.
because no, I'm talking about this whole the players of the century. Because the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, was there, so I'm guessing it's a really big, important, like an important award because Real Madrid we were voted as the club of the century, and
So so for you, so how much importance do you put on an award like this? Then do you think that this really does sort of like this actually does add weight to or gives a stronger argument for him being one of the best players based on collecting awards like this?
yeah,
How do you view an award like this?
yeah, definitely. For me as a fan, I'm not really a Cristiano fan. Like I support Real Madrid before I support Cristiano, but as a Cristiano fan, I could see a lot of people seeing this. Oh my God, the debate is back. Cristiano and this, Messi is that. But as for Cristiano, this is a really big award for him. Like this might like put him like into that category where he's the greatest football player of all time. For him, like for him, it's a fantastic award because I don't really care about these individual awards because you could stat pad the entire year not win any trophies and you win it. We saw that with Messi in 2010. We saw that with Cristiano in 2013 when he won it over Ribery. So it's a fantastic achievement for Cristiano, but I don't really care for it that much, to be honest with you. I don't really care about individual awards that much.
But it's because my thing about it is that I always say to myself that like, who is voting in these awards? Because the reason why I want to move on to people is that I don't care about these awards. Even when I was growing up, I didn't really care about who won the Ballon d'Or and everything. I was like, okay, what did he do in the Champions League? What did he do at the World Cup, Euros, Nations Cup, and so forth? Because the thing about these awards is it's subjective. Because we are human beings. We, as much as we try to be objective, we're not. We are naturally subjective people. We're not robots. We're not machines. We're not binary. So we use our emotions and we have a certain bias whenever we are voting for certain things. So my thing about it is that what was the bias that people may have had to vote for Messi, for Neymar, for Cristiano, and so forth?
But at the same time, though, if you had to give it to somebody, it has to be him in terms of greatness for what this guy's done this past decade or so. If you had to vote for a player.
So I say century or decade?
Well, from 2000, the awards says 2001 to 2020. It's clear it's Cristiano.
So okay, yeah, 100%. Then yeah, if it's from that period, based on everything he's won and achieved, yes, it's him. My thing is that why they call it thingy of the century. That's what
I don't know.
I think it just has a nice name to it.
Yeah, you know what? I was just about to say it just sounds better. Okay, morons. Okay, LB, thoughts on this award, man?
Yeah, look, it's the first time I've heard of such an award, and I mean, if it is for the last 20 years, there's no doubt that Cristiano Ronaldo is a deserved winner for it. If it was more than 20 years, I think a lot of people can argue a case that other players should have been given this award, i.e., the other Ronaldo or Pele or the likes of them, or even the late Maradona. But if it was for the last 20 years, definitely Ronaldo with all his achievements. But yeah, I'm not reading too much into this award. I think it's the Ballon d'Or that matters most as an individual award, and I still think that Lewandowski will win it this season.
Okay. Arvin, talk to me, man, about this award, man.
Like, all of these awards are fraudulent. Like, this is my question. Who is voting for this? Is it experts? Is it the football players? Tell me, because I don't understand. So many decisions go wrong. So who is voting?
I mean, that's the thing. See, for me, I was thinking like, when we're dealing in sport, sports isn't like movies. See, in movies, there isn't a way that you can beat someone at acting. So the only thing that you can say, oh, this guy's that dude is Oscars, BAFTAs, or so forth. But in football, the winning thing is the competition. It's like in basketball. Would you rather be regular season MVP or finals MVP? I'd rather be finals MVP. Yeah. Because you be regular season MVP. Okay, that's all cool and everything. But what really matters, what people really care about, what people really look for is finals MVP. Because unless you're Jerry West, you're only finals MVP if you win. and if you're one of the best players in the finals against the best team, and that's what really matters. So I just don't know. Like for me, Cristiano's Champions Leagues, they mean more than any of the awards that he's gotten, because that's where you really went out there and you achieved that. You got like his Champions League goal tally. That means something because you really went out there and you got it. I just don't know why, first of all, these awards even exist. But again, as I said, people say marketing. But Aaron, continue.
Yeah, so my opinion, Messi is the greatest player of all time. Ronaldo might be the best player in the world, but Messi is out of this world. Like, the guy scored 91 goals in a season. His prime, you can't compare to Ronaldo's. Yes, Ronaldo has won more things, more greater things, but he's not a better player. And people one thing, so many people disrespect this Messi season last year, because he got something not many players has got: 20 assists, 20 plus assists, and 20 plus goals. So I don't know why people disrespect this season last year so much. But Messi is way better than Ronaldo. Not way better, but as a player, as a talent, he's another level. But if you watch like what they have achieved, I will still go for Messi. But yeah, it's understandable if you take Ronaldo.
Okay, all right. Hassan.
I mean, I really don't care about these individual trophies. I mean, for me, Champions Leagues and World Cups don't matter to me, and your league titles. And whoever votes for this, I saw someone in the chat say, FG votes for this. I mean, that'll be funny. I mean, but for me, the greatest. So, what's the question? Is the greatest or the best of the decade?
No. Well, I think it's his greatest. That's what they said. That's the greatest player of the decade.
For me, it'll still be Messi, because greatness is still takes into account the player you are, and the difference between Messi and Ronaldo is huge for me. So overall greatness, I'll still say Messi, what he's done in the last decade.
So you're saying Messi is a much better player than Cristiano in your view?
It's not close. I mean, chalk and cheese. I mean, Cristiano is just good around the box. I mean, Messi, you could pick up the ball halfway line, it'll be a problem. I mean,
yeah, but the award is based on greatest or not the best.
It depends on how, because see, for me, when I look at greatest, yes, your quality is key. But I think greatest for me, I think it's really about achievements and trophies and so forth.
Yeah,
best is based purely on just
Messi in his prime was better than Ronaldo.
Greatness for me, I mean, it takes into account the player you are as well. You can't be a crap player and then be greater than someone who's way better than you.
That's fair. Yeah.
So Messi should have won it for me, but I still don't mind Ronaldo.
All right. Ben.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Okay, I want to dissect into this thing.
Oh God.
Just bear with me. See, now obviously, like I think when you did the show on and you asked about if Ronaldo is in my dream team, I think I was the only person who said Ronaldo is in my dream team. So I respect Ronaldo so much. I'm a Messi fan, but I respect Ronaldo so much. But let me tell you something about these awards, particularly this kind of awards. Award like this. First of all, this award started in 2010. These are owned by people, and they are trying to propagate their award. They're trying to increase their brand. I work with I'm a journalist in Nigeria, so I work with people. I work with award companies who are wannabes, who want to build. I mean, they're trying to build their brand. They try to award big people so that they can build their brand. Ballon d'Or is also, this is from Dubai. This one that Ronaldo won is from Dubai. This Ballon d'Or is France. Ballon d'Or is not even the apex award. We always say that it was only the apex award between 2010 and 2018 because they merged with FIFA. FIFA is the body. When you hear an award, you look for who is the governing body. FIFA is the governing body. FIFA's award is the apex award, no matter what.
True, yeah.
But Ballon d'Or, because it has been so long, is so prestigious. That's the thing. So for awards that are not from the governing body, it is about the prestige. How long have you been there? So now everybody respects it. So obviously FIFA president is there. The people who are the organizers, they have the money, they will bring the people. This is what they're trying. They would bring FIFA president. They'll bring
it's about promoting and marketing their brand.
It's about marketing their brand. First of all, if you look through all the awards, there's only once Messi has won this award. They give this award from 2010 till now. Ronaldo has won it almost every single year. So that tells you something about brand. I mean, they even gave him an award for most marketable person. That tells you the kind of thinking they have. I mean, so they gave Pep the coach of the century. First of all, you said century, and you're talking 20 years. So that tells you
no.
the
But
kind
as
of
Nasa said, it
people
just
they
has
are.
a nice ring to it. Century just has a nice ring to it.
But now you saw they gave Pep. If they
Yeah.
gave Madrid the best team, maybe you should have given Zidane. But now you gave Pep. Why? Because Pep is a bigger star. So you see what they're doing.
Wait, Pep is a
You
bigger
see what
star
they're
than Zidane?
in the
As
in the
a
coaching
manager,
in coaching
yes.
terms.
As a
As
coach,
a manager,
I don't think it really
is a
matters
bigger
though.
star.
I don't think it matters.
Oh no. Of course, it matters.
I'm
Like
telling you what is
Pep.
what
Pep as a
Do you
manager
know
is a
how many
bigger star.
followers Zidane has on Instagram?
No, as a manager, that's Zidane the player.
I know, but market. You said marketing, right? If Messi is Messi, you're trying to say Zidane is a better marketing. Pep is better for marketable manager than Zidane. I understand what you mean,
Pep
but
is far
but
more.
as a,
No. Are you trying to compare who's more marketable between Pep and Zidane?
yep, I don't
People
care who's
worship
a manager.
Pep. Are you serious? As a manager, Pep is way more. Gives you the way the media.
I've never
critics
seen
are.
anyone defending Pep in his hangout. Never, except for me.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
This
what about
hangout,
it? What about it?
No, but
I
Nasa,
hangout.
admire.
no,
Yeah, I understand.
Nasa, this Hangouts is a
This
small
hangout is
little
different.
This is the
teeny
Uncle
mini
Moo hangout.
microcosm
Uncle
of
Moo.
life.
I know, but there's a lot of people that
No,
don't like Pep.
Bro, Pep is such a marketing
a-
manager. I remember
Pep
I was
has the most
watching.
haters.
No. Wait, quickly.
No, he does.
Wait.
No.
One at a time. So I'll go back to Ben. But the thing about it is that as much as people say about Pep, blah blah blah, criticize him and so forth, more so, even me who goes on to Lep and so forth, has to accept the job that he's done and his imprint on the game in a managerial sense. Nobody can deny that. Nobody can deny just what he has done in terms of a coaching philosophy, manager, and how he sort of evolved Cruyff and Niskin's philosophy. You can't deny that. So
No, it's not even that. Even Pep, right? As marketing manager, I remember I was watching one of his interview. They asked him, the person that was asking him what type of clothes is like. The person wanted to buy the clothes that he had on him. Like it was a simple ass t-shirt.
He has
and a
good
simple
fashion, bro. He has
scarf.
good fashion.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all part
So
of
that's what I'm
marketing.
saying. So what I'm saying basically is, it's not even close. Yes, Zidane as a football terms, in football greatness, because of what he did in the game, like as a footballer. But in terms of outside the pitch, this guy, people love him. I mean, this Pep guy. So you can already see what they're doing. You can already see what they are about. And I'm telling you, as somebody who works with these kind of, I mean, Neymar won the one from there was another one, something door. This is called the Dubai door. I mean, check it. It's called the Dubai door.
The brick door.
Dubai door. It's called like Ballon d'Or, Dubai door. And I saw one Neymar one time from another, I think from one other Asian, something like that. And it was a golden ball as well. They have the money, they will spend it. They're trying to build their own. They want to be, and they would invite the FIFA president. So let's not get now. I said it the last time on the last hangout when you asked. I was the only one who had Ronaldo on my dream team. So I love Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo is one of the greatest players ever. But I'm saying if it's this award, even if it was Messi that they gave, it's trash. And also, you can see it. And also, in 2000, FIFA gave their own player of the century, and they gave it to Maradona. So let's be guided. They gave it to Maradona, and they gave it to Maradona actually in the general voting, but they now said because the general voting is that was what fans, everybody like voted for. They now did just what they call it, just journalists, and Pele won that one, so they now give both of them, Maradona and Pele. But at least that was for a whole century. Then what's this one coming and saying century? It's embarrassing.
Okay, all right. What's about? Let me Abdullahi, thoughts on this award, man, for Cristiano.
Actually, I think this is just like a marketing, just like the Ballon d'Or. It's just a marketing. Like that's some, especially the Ballon d'Or for me. I don't really get the Ballon d'Or that much because all I know is all of them are just fraud. There's some award in within the Ballon d'Or. None of those players deserve. In 2010, I think when Messi won it, those years, it was Snyder that was supposed to win it. They gave it to Messi. There was some award in which Ronaldo not supposed to win. It was given to Ronaldo. For me, it was marketing. But in terms of century and what Ronaldo has won, if you are comparing Ronaldo and Messi, I think I have to slide in with Cristiano Ronaldo. Because if you look at how truth, what he has done in the last 15 to 20 years, you can't take away what he has won. I'm not taking away what Lionel Messi has won. But in terms of what Ronaldo himself has won individually as a player, I have to slide in with Ronaldo. You may not get international trophy, but he has won the Hero. His name is there. Ronaldo name is there. You may not people may say he's been injured, but Cristiano Ronaldo won the Hero. So that alone surpasses what Lionel Messi has done for club. Surpasses it already.
Argentina to 2 finals.
Exactly. So he has surpassed what Lionel Messi has done for country. So I have to slide to Ronaldo for me. Giving an award for me, just a marketing for me. Marketing.
Okay. What's it called? Nata, talk to me, man.
I want to take this from a different angle a bit because I can understand it, but I feel like these awards every year they get shot from someone's ass and it comes out from out of nowhere. Ronaldo has won this award, and I believe as good as Ronaldo has been, I believe this, as you said, that report that said he gave his award to Lewandowski. It's just a marketing agenda way of just making Ronaldo look even better. From him trying to be humble and giving his award to Lewandowski, and at the same time that he actually won the award. So there's a lot of things to take into consideration. And if they were going to give someone an award for the last 20 years, I would give it to Cristiano myself as well. Because if you look at what he's won the Euros. If you don't want to give it to Maradona or hatred, you have an agenda, but he's won it still. He's won 5 Champions Leagues. The most, I think, for a player, 5 Champions Leagues. I think he's equal that with someone else. I can't remember who it was. He's won the league everywhere. He's won treble with no, he hasn't won treble, but he's won the league with the United. He's won the league with Real Madrid. He's won the league with Juventus. So you have to give it to Ronaldo. But do we really care about this award? No. So I don't really care. They could. I think there's a thing. I think every 10 years they're giving this award to someone, and then at the end of the century they're gonna look who has the most awards, and then maybe make them their mind up.
No, and I think that's the issue. I think when all is said and done, people will say, "Well, who won the awards? Who look at the Ballon d'Ors and so forth?" But for me, my thing is that just for me, again, being older, coming from a different era, awards was never part of the arguments. When you got the award, it was just like, okay, yeah. R9 won the Ballon d'Or, Josué won the Ballon d'Or, yeah, cool. But what was really about was that, okay, the World Cup, the Euros, the Copa America, the Nations Cup, the Champions League. Okay, how many of those do you win, and what do you do in those? Like, what are your moments at those big competitions? Like the thing was just like, it's like a nice little dessert, nice little bowl. But things have changed now where people now use and now putting a Ballon d'Or or a FIFA award at the same level as a Champions League, World Cup, and so forth, which I think is insane. But that's just how things have changed, which is like, okay, fair enough.
I have a question for you before you go to the next person. What are you going to do when Portugal win the World Cup?
We'll cross that bridge.
And when Ronaldo scores the last minute goal to win them the World Cup, what are you going to do?
I say, look, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Portugal win the World Cup.
Look. Let's pray it doesn't happen. Let's just pray it doesn't happen, man. Because that'll be messed up, man. Basically, hopefully, touch wood, it doesn't happen. Hopefully, it doesn't happen.
Hopefully.
Daniel, talk to me, man, about Cristiano winning this award. Daniel. All right, what's it called? Red talk. Okay, Daniel, you're there.
It's
Daniel,
a popularity contest. That's what it is to me.
I think it's lagging.
Is it lagging?
Okay. Yeah, he's a bit behind.
His mic is cutting off, I think, like in the middle of a sentence.
Okay. So wait, Daniel, come out and come back in, man. Red, talk to me, man, about this award.
There's actually just 3 things. Can you guys hear me, first of all?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so there's 3 things I really wanted to touch on. First thing is, I think these awards are very, very stupid. Like, not just this, everything, the Ballon d'Or, FIFA, like, whatever they give out, it doesn't mean anything because it's all based on voting and opinion, and nobody's opinion really should matter more than the other. There's expert opinions, of course, but then again, just because you're an expert doesn't mean that you're the be-all, end-all of any discussion. So I don't think it means anything. I think this is just growing up. Actually, I never really thought about it. Like you'd hear that, oh, this player got voted best player of the world, but like it wasn't really a discussion. It was just mostly about the matches. Nowadays, I think it's like with this whole idol culture that we have in like Twitter and like how easy and simple celebrities are. People tend to use these as like pissing contests, like where like, oh, Messi has 6, Ronaldo has 5.
It's a difference. I remember, and I think also with the rise of social media as well, that's plays into it.
Exactly, like, and Benjamin hit the nail on the head, like when he said about the longevity of it, like based off prestige. It's only prestige because it's so old. But then if you go back into those ages, it was very muddy because we were only picking European players. So like that's like you're discounting arguably the 1970s, like Brazil team, like how those guys, none of those guys got a shout. Like that's insane. So I don't think it's important at all. But whether it's the Ballon d'Or, the Dubai d'Or, the Globe Soccer Awards, none of it matters. At the end of the day, it's what happens on the pitch. Like I knew they were all BS. Like I'll give you a recent example. Gareth Bale didn't win the Puskás Award. You know what did? Salah's goal against Everton won it. I don't even know if there's any Liverpool fans here. Does anybody?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah. But that one over overhead kick in the Champions League final. That's but like
that was crazy.
Or even Cristiano's one, that was crazy.
But see, that's my point is that awards will always be subjective, which is why I get frustrated as like a film fan watching the Oscars or BAFTA when I know that this guy was the best actor, the best actress, and they don't win. The beauty about sports and football is it's mathematics. Trust me, ask Lam. Do you think Lam loses any sleep of not winning the Ballon d'Or?
No, like he won the World Cup.
I have. That's it. Give me that World Cup. I'm keeping your global awards and everything. I'm good.
Only 20 teams ever in history have won a World Cup, and he's he's a captain of one of those teams. I think. No, was he the captain? I don't know.
Captain. Red is right. Like, who would you rather want a Ballon d'Or or a Champions League or World Cup?
Exactly. Like,
Even Messi said it too. Messi said he traded all these Ballon d'Ors just for that one.
There we go. I was about to say that. I was just going to say that. I was just going to say that. Yeah.
So when it comes to those kind of discussions, like I and especially like when it comes from Dubai, because Dubai is a modern country. Like it's recently rose to like prominence like the early 2000s when they have
no taxes apparently.
It's because they're on the rise, right? They want to attract investors.
Care about their taxes.
No, but they want to attract investors, and part of it getting on the global market is to target the most marketed sport in the world, which is football. So they're gonna get on here and have their own soccer awards, and they're probably gonna go based off of marketing like numbers just to get more people looking. So they're going to naturally go for the biggest athlete in the world, which is Cristiano Ronaldo. Whether you think he's the best or the greatest or whatever, Ronaldo has the most numbers. He has the most haters. He has the most fans. He has the most everything. Like it's just how it is. So naturally they're gonna go to Cristiano Ronaldo. So that was just my whole thought on the awards. But on the discussions themselves, like I do think that I like their picks. I think Pep Guardiola is easily the greatest manager of this century. By the way, because this bothers me a little bit. When they mean by century, they mean the 21st century. This is the 21st century. So it's so far.
But they should have waited. Century. That's the point. They should have waited till
actually hear me out.
2100 or whatever.
But here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking what they're doing is probably like because these kind of like $1 million companies, they usually have like 50-year plans, 20-year plans. So they probably have like every fifth of we're in the fifth wave of the century, through the century. So Ronaldo is nominated right now. 20 years later, you'll have another player they nominate him, and then at the end of the century, you round it all off, right? Like you have a top five.
Red. By the way, did you say Dubai was a country or no?
No, it is. Sorry, Dubai is a city, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my bad. I meant the UAE. My bad, guys.
The UAE.
Sorry. But okay. Anyways, what my point is like Pep being the manager. Obviously, he's like this guy. One, revolutionized football, whether you like it or not. He did change the way people approached games now with his whole tiki-taka philosophy. He did and not to mention the accomplishments he achieved in La Liga. He won the 3-peat. Then he goes on and goes to the Bundesliga and completely breaks that league. Bayern destroy that league every year ever since Pep went there. It was never like that. But ever since Pep joined and he just put in them this philosophy, they just changed.
For coaching, like. For coaching, I don't think that can be disputed. I don't think that can be disputed.
Nobody comes close. Like Zidane, people did something great.
Oh no!
The reason people play from the back most of the time right now is because Pep does it. Let's be honest. Like nobody was doing that before. Why they're doing it that much right now? Like Lampard doesn't do the same thing. Klopp does the same thing.
No, let's be fair. You congratulate Pep, you've got to congratulate Cruyff.
But he
Congratulate
perfected
Cruyff, you have to
Cruyff's.
congratulate
He
Nesta.
perfected Cruyff's tactics. He
Yeah,
perfected.
so, yeah, so,
perfected
but I
his
think like it's always right to give the proper person the right kind of praise for what they did, and I think you have to always go to the root. But what you give for Pep is that he evolved it and he refined it.
But
He
Is that
here's
the
the
lie?
thing.
Is that
What
the
about
lie?
Here's the
Mourinho?
thing.
What about Mourinho?
Yeah,
Is that
I'll
the
say
lie?
Mourinho.
No, but like
Yes,
bro,
yes, yeah.
he's been sacked too many times to get this award.
no,
Right, relax. We don't count. Don't count.
Abdullah is cringing. He's cringing with all this.
no, like it's the truth. It's the truth. It's like no managers.
Okay, wait. Let me bring it. So Cassius, we're talking about your boy Cristiano, who got this award of Player of the Century, but really Player of the last decade. So thoughts on him getting the award, and just thoughts of these personal awards in general, and whether that sways your opinion with regards to critiquing a player.
So first, I'm gonna talk about this specific award, the Globe, the Dubai deal.
Dubai door, yeah.
I think Ben said it. I think usually every single year, I think they're picking Cristiano Ronaldo for this award. So and on this specific award, I don't rate it that highly. If we're talking about the Ballon d'Or, I definitely rate the Ballon d'Or highly because it's something that's originated, since 1956, I think, and it was started by France Football and L'Equipe. That's the same company or newspaper that started the European Cup that we know now as the Champions League. So I think it's those two things are intertwined. You can't, in my opinion, you can't rate the Champions League, which was started by France Football, and not rate the Ballon d'Or. You can take punctual occasions where maybe you think one person should have won over the other, but I still think it carries a lot of weight. Maybe not so much in player comparisons. I wouldn't say that. I think Messi is better than Cristiano, but my reason for that is not because he's won one more Ballon d'Or, but and I wouldn't use that in other cases where just because one person won a Ballon d'Or and another player didn't, I wouldn't say that the player with the Ballon d'Or is better. But I do in general rate the individual awarders.
Okay, so let me just hit this. From the Laughing Sailor says that you should check out the latest Messi interview to LA Sex ATV. Okay, I know about that. Pretty
Yeah,
intense.
I saw that. Yeah.
Hashtag
It's La
MLS
Sexta. It's La Sexta. You spelled it wrong.
La Sexta.
Messi, MLS bound.
So
He's coming to his club. He's coming to his club.
No, wait, easy. We'll get there because Messi is the next thing. So now let's talk Messi. Let's talk Messi. So let's get into this right now, and let us be fair with this right now. So let me just bring this up so you guys can have a nice image of what we're talking about right now. I'll just put up a little image and just see what you guys think. So 644. Now let me just add a little bit of meat to this. Santos have said that they reject Messi claiming the award because Pele's goals in friendlies wasn't counted. So my thing is this 644 just competitive games with Barcelona, or is it all games that he has played with Barcelona, including all games? Okay, that's fair. Okay, just put it on one side. So my thing here is this.
Mad PR team agents. Mad PR team.
Easy. So basically, I want us just to have an in-depth conversation about goals and goals for a single club. And Cristiano haters out there, when Cristiano breaks the thing award, I'll be fair. I told you I'm a fair, objective guy. I don't hate anybody. Okay, I don't hate anyone. So I will do that for them. But let's just look at this right now. As I said in my video, it's an amazing achievement. Let's just start there. 644 goals is crazy. Because as people have said, ain't nobody breaking that goal account. Now, I believe that if Cristiano stayed at Real Madrid, he probably would have. Because what Cristiano did, what did he do?
450 yeah.
He wouldn't have got it. He wouldn't have got it. If he stayed at Real Madrid.
Actually, like Ronaldo did that from 2010 onwards. Messi did it from 2006. Messi had 4 years head start and 3 years more, so naturally he's going to score.
Maybe if
wait. Let me just bring this up, and then we can trust me. Everybody will have time to talk. Everyone will have time to talk. Okay, look, we'll have time to talk. So my thing here is let me just put that to one side. I would be interested to say if Cristiano had stayed at Real Madrid, what would he have done? Because if you look at his goal ratio, more goals than games that he played in, which is crazy. So my thing is, this is a great, amazing feat. But when we look at the feat, let's look at it critically. 644 goals, that's amazing. Let's just start there based on the mathematics of it. If you now look behind the numbers, Granada, Huesca, Tapas FC, all these
Elche,
roadman teams,
Eibar.
Elche, basically, you know all the names, So how much value can I give there if you're scoring 3-4 goals against pretty much part-timers and you're playing for a team like Barcelona?
Pele was scoring against Brazilian farmers.
No, true. And my thing about it is that you cannot. How I view this is great feat. It's a nice feather in your cap. You cannot bring this to the table as an argument for why he's the greatest. It's a great feat, and you can add it to your arguments. It shouldn't be used as it can't be used as one of your main arguments as to why he's great. Because I'm like, degree of difficulty. If we're having that kind of critical grades, because whenever we do this Sunday Hangouts, is we're talking about the grades and people's arguments for the grades. This right here is a great number. It's like a great visual, and it's, you know what, bro, you did that 644 goals. Nobody's breaking that. You cannot use this as mere, because again, ESPN FC. The first thing that Dan Thomas said is that, well, does this mean that he's great? So I'm like, no, it doesn't. Because as Shaka said, World Cup, you don't even won a freaking Copa America. So I've talked. Wilton, you look at this and so forth. What are your thoughts? Does this put him? Because see, quickly before I can comment to Wilton, this doesn't put him ahead of Pele overall. What I said in my video, club, yeah, I'll put him over Pele if we take everything into account. Overall, can't do it because Pele has 2 World Cups. Technically 3, but 2 World Cups. So, boom. Wilton, talk to me.
To me, this is a very fantastic feat. This record it's gonna be there for a while. I've never said never. People say it's never gonna be broken, but we never know. Maybe in the next 100 years or 200 years.
It's
because
in a lifetime, it's not getting broken.
No, in a lifetime now, because it's you literally have to stay at one club almost your entire career.
And how likely are you going to get a player like Messi?
And that's the other thing too. How are you gonna have the ability to score 50, 60 goals a season, get 91 goals in a calendar year, which is absolutely insane. To me, this is a fantastic feat by Messi. By Leo's an amazing player. We all know that. But for me, that feat doesn't put him as the greatest and the greatest football player of all time for me. And the other thing too, I don't like ranking Messi and Cristiano now because they're not retired yet. I would rather wait till they retire too. Then we can come back to the argument and bring everything to the table because it's still playing right now.
But so how does this compare to Pele? And Pele?
To me, Messi is the best club football. I don't think he's the greatest club football player of all time. I think he's the best as an ability,
so you would still say Pele is greater?
No. I think Messi is definitely greater than Pele based on club.
No. I just said greater. Who is greater?
Great overall, not based on club. Overall,
just greater. All I said was greater. Full stop.
No. I think Pele is still greater than Messi because Pele did it at Santos. He did it for Brazil. Messi, you still haven't given me a Copa and a World Cup yet. I can't really say you're greater than Pele, and Pele transcended football. Messi is a transcendental talent, don't get me wrong, but I just can't put him ahead of the likes of Pele, Maradona, not yet. Maybe 2022, Messi might prove me wrong, but as for that achievement, to me, it puts him as the best club football player of all time. Not the greatest. I think Cristiano is greater than him in that terms of greatest. Not who's better, because people have. I don't think best and greater are the same meaning. Best just means that you are better than that person. Greatest, you bring trophies into it, goal contribution, clutch goals, and stuff like that. I think Messi is the best club football player we're ever gonna see. This record is gonna be there. I don't think nobody's gonna break it in a lifetime. Like it's insane.
Okay. Now this is interesting. We don't just so from a very last answer that, to be fair, the Brazilian league back in Pele's time was on par with leagues in Europe, if not better. And from a boy Danny T, and also we're going to be doing a how great was really. It's interesting. Brazilian league in the 96 was better than the top European countries. Shout out to pick Amono. Thanks for the dub. Pele will be counting training sessions goals if his friendly goals aren't enough to still be on top. Mates, but how do you know
Before you
that?
go to the next person, I don't agree with Santos is doing. Just let it go. Don't bring up say Pele score. Maybe he did, but why didn't you bring that up way before? Why are you bringing it now? When
Those
Messi
guys
plays
are
for
very
record?
funny. They bloat his goals so much. They
But
count the ones he played
but
well.
wouldn't you? Do you
Come
know
on.
how important Pele is to Santos?
I get
Because
that. I
like
get
So that
that.
means that they don't have any relevance in their
But why
lives.
not bring? Why bring it now though? That's my thing. Why bring it now? Like,
no, because it is important for them that Pele is the record holder because it helps the Santos brand.
So
Because
how
when
many is
you
the
think
record
of
holder,
Pele,
HH?
They're sad.
but that's all I know. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let me come to LB. LB, thoughts on this, man?
Yeah, look, it's a fantastic achievement, and the most amount of goals. But however, let's just look at the teams or the clubs that he has scored all these goals against. Like you were saying, HH, all these almost like no names in the La Liga competition. And I always go back to say that if Messi is such a great goal scorer, how come he hasn't been able to score one single goal out of the 4 or 5 World Cups that he's played in, knockout rounds? So I mean, everyone was saying that he still won the World Cup with Argentina in 2014 in Brazil. Let's just get back to basics and try and score a goal in the knockout stage. So I always keep going back to. Yeah, exactly. I always keep going back to that.
LB, you're gonna get destroyed in the group chat, bro.
No, but look, I mean,
HH, this is actually a lame argument.
Ben,
But don't worry, I'm waiting.
Mute your black
waiting.
cat mic. LB, please continue.
HH, I know you agree with me that well. That's something that you've pointed out.
Oh, no. See, LBC, my thing about it is this. Look, I said again, it's a nice achievement. It's cool. But LB was saying,
because of HH will agree with you.
No, basically, it's like, what conversation are we having? Are we having a cute, nice conversation? Are we having a big boy conversation? If we're having a cute conversation, oh, man, boom. Even if a big boy conversation, degree of difficulty. Eibar, Huesca, Granada, Tapas FC.
No, it's just I don't agree with that because we've seen good player. For example, Fadzar. He can't do that what Messi's doing.
I was about to say that.
You saying that Messi's going against? I don't.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Wait, before you go to the next person, I get that. I get Granada's not a top tier club, but at the same time, not every player can do that though. It's just score 4 or 5 goals like the way Messi.
I told you, bro. Don't bring Ghana into this conversation.
Newton is a little bit it's right because if you want to use an argument, you can use an argument of international trophy. People can get that, but saying Granada, Messi has done. You have to respect Messi. You can be talking about international football.
He
You
has done it
understand that?
against Bayern. He has done it against
Got that.
Madrid. He's the highest goal scorer against Madrid.
Let's LB land. Let LB land. LB, please land, man. Land.
How many goals
He's
does
done it
Messi have
against
against
Man
Chelsea?
U. He's
How
done it
many
against
goals?
Chelsea.
LB,
Hey, how many goals does Messi have against Chelsea?
LB land.
I'm gonna search on
Fadzad can't do it again.
Let's LB land.
Of course, I respect all his achievements and the goals that he scored, but I always just keep going back to the international sort of level and his lack of performance for Argentina as well. So that's just my 2 cents. Anyway.
What's it called? Tudari123 says Casemiro is better than Kante. Well, as right now, he's on form. Well, right now on form, yeah. Casemiro is one of the best DMs in the world right now. So on form, yeah. Overall, Arvin, talk to me, man.
You can't compare it to Pele. Like he played in the Farmers League. They probably play with socks. Like you can't compare them.
Arvin. Do you know for a fact that the Brazilian League was the Farmers League in the 60s? Do you know that for a fact?
Yeah, but like, what important games did they play? Like they didn't have a big Champions League final. No, we're not talking about World Cup. We're talking about club achievement. You said Pele was good for Santos. Messi transformed the whole Barca team. How many Champions Leagues did Barca have before Messi? Like 1.
Preach.
Messi has transformed the whole club. It's thanks for Messi. Barca is where they are now. Like
8-2, yeah.
I can't see Pele has done the same thing. And Messi has scored his goals he scored against Champions League finals, against Real Madrid, big teams. Pele scored against farmers. You can't compare the two. Achievement.
No, wait.
Wait.
Santos, they were playing in the European Cup back then, and he was playing his guys like Beckenbauer
What European
and
Cup,
so forth
bro?
like that.
Yeah, but was the opponent as hard as Messi's opponent?
Yeah, but it just didn't say Pele is greater than Messi at the club, though. He said Messi is greater than Pele for that goal
Yeah,
achievement.
but that was a club achievement. Isn't that what we're talking about?
Yeah, the club achievement. Messi is greater than Pele based on the club achievement, just for club.
Yes,
but overall, Messi. Can't
Okay,
be
let's
greater.
bring this your
Yeah,
boy
but then you
Identity. Your boy Identity coming in clutch. Messi has played 125 more games for Barcelona than Pele did for Santos. We must put that in the formula as well. They are even in terms of goals, but Pele's ratio is mad. Goal ratio.
Wait, is that Danity? That's not Danity.
Yeah, but then you can say
It is not.
Maradona.
That's like his
is
real
as
name.
good
That's
as
his real name.
Pele, because he also got 2 World Cups. He should have got 3.
And
So
Fluminense and people like
you can't like Messi's achievement all around is better than Pele. Yeah, he won 2 World Cups, but yeah, Messi had a world.
Don't just say, oh yeah, he won 2 World Cups. No. You don't
I
skip
know it's a
past
good
that.
achievement.
You don't skip past that.
Wait. Brazil
Okay,
won
won the World Cup when there were
Can I say one thing? When
16
Pele won the World
countries.
Cup, when Pele won the
16
World Cup,
countries.
they were the best country in terms of footballers in that team.
Exactly,
They were
and
the
Argentina
best.
was
How
so
many
good.
years?
countries.
Messi
He
dragged
used
them
to back
to
up the
What
World
about
Cup.
what
The
about
competition was on
2014? What about 2014? He got to the final. Argentina went to 3 finals in a row.
You know
So
how good
Argentina
Germany
wasn't a
was?
good team. Wait,
Every player in Germany.
No. You're not listening. I'm saying.
You missed
At
the
that
1-on-1, bro. No
Argentina-
excuse. You
Argentina
missed the
at that
had
1-on-1.
many great players.
Argentina
At that time.
Guys, no, guys, one at a time, because if you speak at the same time,
Argentina-
people
no,
won't
like
be able to listen to you.
Brazil's team had Germany's team had world-class players at every position. Argentina didn't have that.
Oh no, just
Messi dragging them to the
Don't you
final.
dare,
They
don't
nearly
you
won.
dare do that.
Wait,
Don't you dare,
bro.
Arvin,
Just-
don't you dare use that exact, because
Arvi, just answer me
that
this.
team.
We're not going to talk about
easy.
Garrincha, Carlos Alberto.
No. Arvin, that team in Argentina was
that
good
team
enough.
was
Don't tell me.
Bro, he
Also
missed the
in Germany.
1-on-1.
Don't
He
you
missed the
tell me
1-on-1.
it was trash.
Arvi, answer me this. How is Argentina so bad when they go to 3 major finals in a row? You can't be that
They
bad
lost
for you to
all
go
3.
to 3 finals in a row. And how did Cristiano win the Euro?
Okay, but yeah, Messi
No,
missed
Vilton, you're not listening.
Messi
You're
missed
not
a
listening.
penalty in the Copa America.
We're talking about
but
Pele. Forget Cristiano.
Okay. So Arvin, so for you then, you feel that how much
I'm not saying
importance?
Pele's bad. Like
I'm asking you. I'm just asking this: how much do you put for the 644 goals? Can this be used as an argument for him being one of the greats? How much importance do you put on this feat?
so much. Like okay, who has? I don't know this.
Granada, Eibar.
Who has most goals all around for every club? Is it Ronaldo?
Yeah, official goals. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, Messi is not just a goal scorer. Like the thing is, he's like Hazard, but can score a lot of goals. Ronaldo can just score.
Please, don't call Hazard. Please, don't put him in the same
Ben, mute
breath.
your mic.
No,
Ben,
I
mute
said
your
he can.
mic.
I said he can.
Wait, guys, who the heck? I know who is Joseph Biscan?
He's irrelevant.
Miken, no idea. Bro.
You know what, I had the same question a couple of days ago, and
I didn't know
I searched him up, and he couldn't really leave his country because of communism. So maybe if it wasn't for that, he'd have offered to go to Juventus, but because of something that happened, because of the communist government in his country, he couldn't leave. If it wasn't for that, maybe we would know him as like a big
scoring
footballing
against all
legend.
of them.
Cristiano's
Thank
gonna
you.
break that record.
So which
Behind
means
closed
he was
doors,
playing in
that's
his
what I'm
country and scoring against the farmers and the plumbers in his country.
But it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter though, Ben. Cristiano's gonna break that record. He just hit like 30 something goals.
Painters.
Don't say that. Tonight, my homework tonight. Basically, the homework for everyone tonight's live chat. I need a dissertation on Joseph.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't even.
Bro.
I don't think he was even on his list before.
Bro, he might be the GOAT. No, he might be the GOAT.
And God knows how many official games they were counting even.
Hey, he's the greatest
I have a question.
He's the greatest goal scorer of all time, though.
I have a question.
Wait, guys, stop, because my thing is that it says plus 8 over.
Don't even know how many games they played.
This is rubbish, man.
Bro, 530 matches. That's insane, bro. Insane.
No,
So
but
that's-
Ronaldo has played.
Wait, so,
1.5.
so how good is Messi and Cristiano really then? How good are they really?
Bro. These
I
guys
have a
are
question.
counting
I have
five
a question.
aside as well. They're counting five aside. You can't tell me he played 530 matches. Look at this.
Well, no goalkeeper. Play like keepers.
I'm sorry. Because my thing is, because first of all, it's like, guys, are you looking at the ratios?
These were not.
0.72.
This is stupid.
Yeah, that's insane, man. That's insane.
That's insane. So how good is Cristiano and Messi
No,
really are scoring goals?
wait. Do you know why I don't rate this guy? The same year when Messi scored 91 goals in calendar year, and we're all crazy. There was a guy in Africa, I've forgotten his name, who scored 110, and FIFA ignored him because they said his league is whack. So I don't see why they should rate this bacon or bicon who probably play against
You
thinkers.
forgot Ben. He's European, Ben. He's European.
Can you imagine?
They will never let an African guy get in this list.
No. Basically, all I'm saying is that someone just needs. Basically, I'm doing an investigation on Joseph. Basically, guys, give me till Tuesday. I'm gonna give you my findings on who the hell this guy is. Because so my thing is that, first of all, what does plus 805 mean?
It's a
Hatred, respect the dead man. Respect the dead man.
And from 1931 to 1950, look, I don't want to. 19. Okay, look, let me not say it's not that because probably they just call me a.
Look, I think just by looking at the years, I think he might have fought in World War II. So I think we need to respect him.
Very
what?
good.
Oh God! Oh no!
He could have.
Which means he could have been playing with a gun. Which means he could have been playing with a gun. Which means he could have been.
No, on Sunday he was playing matches and scoring goals. On Monday he was shooting the Nazis.
Because they knew that he could kill them. That's why they let him score goals.
Look.
Can we move on?
You know, you know that's not entirely impossible.
Let's move. Okay, so Hassan, talk to me. So, this achievements by Messi, talk to me.
You should give him the same credit you gave Dembele when he scored against Elche. Okay, that's what you should do. I mean, you were hyping up and the Oos when he scored against Eibar and Elche. I mean,
Don't forget the goal Hazard scored against Huesca.
And Fatsad against Huesca.
I mean, Messi is the greatest club player of all time. I mean, he's the best player I've ever seen with my own two eyes. I mean, and for me, his record means more to me than Pele's because I saw most of Messi's goals. I didn't see the type of goals that Pele scored. I saw the type of goals Messi scored against Madrid. I mean, Atletico, and big games. Yeah, so I think it's a great record for Messi, man.
Okay. What's it called? Ben, talk to me.
Okay. So, well, at first seeing this, I don't rate. What I mean, I don't rate this. I mean, I don't think this can be the argument on why it should be the GOAT. And it's not because, and where I got angry was when you were saying Huesca and calling the teams. It's not because of the teams he scored against. No, because even Ronaldo scored against those same teams. I think it's because how many people will stay in one club, and why should that be? Why should you hold that against any other person now because they don't want to stay in one club? So I think that's not so big a deal. Like, I mean, for the argument, I think the bigger argument is, should he score the most goals in ever? Like, should he break that Ronaldo's record? Then we can. I think that's a bigger stuff, but not for one club. Like, how many people will stay in one club? How many people stay in one club these days? So I don't think, and that's why I disagree with it. But the moment you begin to mention names of the teams, like I think no, because you wax lyrical about Hazard scoring against Huesca.
Left foot top corner, out of the box, 30 yards.
Huesca.
I have a question. Brazil's team, when Pele won the World Cup, who was his teammate? Because I've heard they were.
Wait. Do you know what?
In 1970
I hate to discredit the World Cup,
No, I
I
don't
don't like it.
discredit it, but he had a way better team than Messi.
But the World Cup that Pele won.
Yep. They had the best team.
He started.
Yeah, they had
He
the
started.
best team. He won
First, they
World
were the
Cups
best team.
before Pele.
First, they were the
So,
best team. First, they were the best team. Then he started from round of 16. So like it's just knockout, and if the best team just goes knocking out people. So come on, what happened?
HH. Ask Itis. He might know about Joseph Bissett.
I told you he had an offer. He had an offer to go to Juventus, but the communist government wouldn't let him.
Is that 1,400 goals altogether? What the hell?
HH.
Stop laughing at a guy that was having war against the Nazis.
I'll tell you guys how this is very possible. I'll tell you how this is possible. The
HH, you won't be here if it wasn't for a biscuit.
My stomach is aching. Oh, look like.
I'll tell you how this is possible.
Let's stop. Discuss it.
Okay, so in Libya, the son of Mohammed Gaddafi is a footballer. When Gaddafi was still alive, the dictator Gaddafi, he was a footballer and he was always winning the best player of the year. He was always winning the player of the year. Oh, because you know you're gonna get killed. And he was scoring goals for fun. He was breaking records. Yes, you let him run through to your post and score. And now he's in jail. He's in jail now.
So come on. Wait, let me, because I'm behind on the super chats. Let me just read the super chats and I'll come back to you, Ben, real quick. So, from Winscore Thought, who says 259 assists to 644 goals is excluding friendlies. Okay, now that is a great stat. 259 assists, that is an amazing stat. And I think what I'll give Messi is give me the combo. Goals and assists is crazy because Pele doesn't have anything near 200 assists.
Neither does Ronaldo.
Okay, Kevin O'Donnell. 1958 DD Player of Tournament. 1962 Garincha Player of the Tournament. 1970 Pele won, but if you watch the games, Jairzinho had a case. Easy. Maradona was head and shoulders above all his teammates. And if you watch the 1970 final, bro, Rivellino was on one. Rivellino was on one. But Pele is a separate discussion. Kevin O'Donnell again. If you disrespect Pele's competition, then you disrespect Di Stefano, Puskas, Garincha, and other greats. Watch the games first. Do your homework. Wait, easy. Okay, and one final shot. Kevin O'Donnell again. Cristiano won Euro 2016, but Griezmann, of all players, was voted as better. Messi was never outplayed by any teammate. Trophies with context, please. I don't want to get into this thing because people start calling me a hater. So let me step away because you all know what I've said about Cristiano and now Euros. But let me step away before they call me a hater. Ben.
Okay, basically, I've said my piece on that. Basically, I said this record is not even. I think 91 goals a season is way bigger than this. Carries more.
Yeah.
91 goals a year, 72 goals a season.
Thank you. That's. You see, when I did my film, 91 goals a year. That's stupid.
And even 72 goals. No one comes close to 72 goals a season. Actually, the highest is I think that Muller guy who was killing it, and it was 68.
Get Muller.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think, and the reason is not because of the people he's scoring against. I think it's because you're talking about somebody staying in one club. Ronaldo is not going to stay in one club, and so does that count him off? But I'm saying the bigger thing, if Messi can break the record, Ronaldo's record, and become the highest goal scorer in terms of official goals, then that's a bigger stuff, not this. Yeah.
Okay. What's it called? NASA, talk to me.
Hated because you came for my guy Messi for scoring against Huesca. Can we play this?
Never give up. Oh. Never give up. That is one of the key things, and I think what Hazard, aka Zad, showed today was never give up. Never give up. The abuse. There has never been a player more abused and more vilified than Hazard.
I go after scoring against Huesca. This is what
he's shameless, man. He's shameless, man.
You're very shameless.
Natsa just carrying with this damn topic, man.
Do you know what? I've given up with the greatest of all time because it's always subjective and what people think. But for me, if I'm looking what the things Messi has provided for his team, especially for Barcelona, for me, he's the best player, not greatest, but the best player to ever play the game because he has both. Like we said, he has the 2 flicks, the assists and the goals, the creativity. Nobody is close to him in that terms. Not Maradona, not Ronaldo, not Cristiano, no one. So you have to give him that. So I'm just looking at the chat. So let's be honest here. Like
live chats with a bunch of bastards. But continue.
Pele is counting goals he scored against his granddaughter in the garden. Okay, this guy is not scoring official goals. What's
wrong with that, man? What's wrong with that? Let him count it.
And then this guy's Santos trying to count that and say that he scored over 1,000 goals, which is mainly impossible. How can a guy score 1,000 goals against people that can actually play football? The guys he scored 1,000 goals probably can't kick a ball, bro.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Pele.
Oh, Pele. Okay, I thought it was about
the guy has on his Instagram that he scored like 1,200 goals. There's no way he scored 1,200 goals against footballers. He scored against farmers or like his little daughter or something in the garden.
He didn't even score those goals.
They surely count.
Liar.
Wait, guys, are we really throwing slander on the great Pele?
Honestly, bro, that's the goal.
Yeah, we are.
No, I'm not throwing any slander.
And people that say he's won 2 World Cups or 3 World Cups, bro, they had a stacked team. Nobody was as good as Brazil at that time. Not France, not Germany. None of these European teams were close to these South American teams because South America was a place for football at that time. So you guys trying to say that Pele was challenged or was dod? There was no dod in that. They were meant to win the World Cup.
17 years old. 17 years old.
17
Okay.
Come
He never carried.
Natsa, you can just look past 17-year-olds doing
he was
that
a top scorer. Wasn't he the top scorer at that World Cup?
He never carried Brazil.
No, it was just Fontaine. Was
17-year-old is enough. 17-year-old is enough to get a child, so I don't really care.
Messi had these chances in 2014, bro.
Listen, Messi missed the 1-on-1. There's no excuse there, bro.
But hey,
you're an adult.
did Pele carry Brazil like Maradona did for Argentina?
Messi didn't carry, but Messi didn't carry anybody either, though. Like, who did Messi carry, bro?
Yes,
Messi carry Ibrahimovic, David Villa, Anderson Iniesta, Xavi.
Wait, can we let Red? Can we let
Neymar, Suarez, did Messi carry those players?
Wait, guys, let's Natsa land. Let him land. Natsa land.
And I think Arvin said that but who are Barcelona? Barcelona were a big team, obviously, before Messi arrived. But the Champions Leagues they won was when Messi was there. Like, do Barcelona win as many Champions Leagues if Messi wasn't there?
They won 2 Champions League before Messi.
Before that, yeah, but did they win in those small amount of times? Like they won in 2009, and then they won in 2011.
But would they win it without Pep?
Do they win the Champions League? Yeah, you could say that as well, but
It was a pivotal part of it.
I feel like Messi and Pep were the most important part of them having that success.
No, it was Xavi and Iniesta.
No, bro.
With money, bro.
So how much do you put on this? How much do you put on this feat then? How much importance is this feat then?
I don't put that much feet in it, to be honest, because he stayed at Barcelona for such a long time, and he was that good of a player that who would get that many goals. So people leave it like they should have never made it like a big thing, where this guy scored that many goals for one club. He stayed there, so does it really matter?
Okay. So guys, remember, guys, hit that like button, guys. If you're new, subscribe.
And
if you're
they've done this
like
thing
button, man.
to make Messi stay now.
Look, that's a cheap attempt to make the guy stay. Look, Abdullah, talk to me, man. I bet it's about 644 goals, man. How do you view it?
Like I always said, I don't want to come into the competition of Lionel Messi and Ronaldo. I'm tired of this conversation. I'm so tired.
It's about Pele, bro. No Ronaldo.
Wait.
I know.
But Abdullah, Ronaldo isn't involved. This is about.
I know. I'm just talking
this
because
is about really Messi and Pele.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but because when people compare goals, they're like, Ronaldo also does this. Messi, because Messi does it, Ronaldo also does it. So, in terms of best, for me, I would say yes. I'll give it to Messi. That's why I said greatness. There's a difference between greatness and best. Greatness, you can give it to Maradona and Pele. You also have your own word. You said DOD, degree of difficulty.
Yes, sir.
So those players, Pele and Maradona, have won the World Cup. Lionel Messi hasn't won international trophy yet. Until he wins that international trophy, then you can put him in the bracket of greatness.
No, that's the thing. They can be as great as they want. But Messi, objectively, is a better player, footballing-wise, Then they will
Exactly.
average
That's
I
my
don't
point.
care about greatness. Who gives a shit?
Better
Man?
player and the best, but greatness, no.
Wait, not so
No.
what?
Who
No,
cares
you
about
can't
being
put.
greatest, bro?
You
Like,
That's
can't
the
put.
whole, that's the whole point of the sport.
there's a
to
lot of
be
players that have
great.
been absolutely crap and have won so many trophies.
But it's subjective. What? Who's the greatest?
Nats
So it's
has
not really
no,
about
Nats has an
anything.
interesting point. Nats has an
Yeah,
interesting point.
that's a
yeah.
very interesting point.
That's an inter-
Who is the Italian left back? The one who scored
Grosso.
Grosso. You know, is he a greater player than players that haven't won the World Cup like Cristiano and Messi? Because he scored in a
I
semi.
called HH. Yeah, I called HH. Yeah.
He scored in the semi, balled in the World Cup semi.
No, but
World
like,
Cup
see,
semi,
here's
World Cup semi.
but you're not.
According
It
to
makes no
HH,
sense. It makes no
Hazard,
sense because they're not in the
And listen,
Hazard
he won that
won
World Cup semi.
the
Unlike Hazard,
semi-final.
he won that World Cup semi.
They're not on the same. They're not the same caliber. They're not the same. You're not.
Wait,
You're not
let's
caliber.
let
Wait, guys,
Abdullah
guys,
in. Let's let Abdullah in.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
I'm waiting
saying.
on Ram,
Like what
bro.
Nada said. That's why I'm not ready to put the competition of Messi being the greatest player yet. He's the best player and he's the better player. Pele and Maradona has won the World Cup and they have showed it both international level and the club level. Until Lionel Messi win an international trophy, e.g. the World Cup,
I will
then we can
value
have the
a World
competition
Cup
of
more
greatness.
if he carried the team like Maradona, but he didn't.
Yeah, he hasn't done that yet. That's what I'm saying. He needs to win the World Cup with Argentina or the Copa America. Then we can have that conversation of being the greatest, the greatest. But this kind of goes is called a fit from Barcelona.
Okay.
I can't dispute that. He has done it so many years. You have to
Those
respect
guys
Lionel
don't
Messi.
play World Cup, but they're not as good as
HH and
Maradona.
Abdullahi. HH and Abdullahi, please, quick question.
Okay.
Which would you prefer? Messi wins the 2022 World Cup, or Pep coaches Nigeria and wins the 2022 World Cup? Which would you?
In Nigeria, I would have.
Oh yeah. Well, I think the whole Nigeria hate Pep.
No.
For me,
Okay.
for me,
Let me not use Nigeria. No. Okay. Coaches
Chelsea.
the Philippines. Coaches, yeah, or Faroe Islands and wins the World Cup. Which is your worst nightmare?
you said what's nightmare, right?
Actually, you
Yeah,
know
your
what?
worst.
For me,
Probably Cristiano. Probably Cristiano.
That's a top because see, okay, let me quickly answer. My thing about it is that because if Pepper does that, then I have nothing to say against him. Then I'm screwed. If Messi does that, that
Okay, no.
means it
Let's
gets
remove
into
Messi.
my.
Let's use Cristiano. I know you don't. I know you
Messi
have
also
a
won
soft
the
spot for
player of the
Messi.
tournament.
Bro, the fan boy
Cristiano winning
destroyed.
2022 World Cup.
Benny, oh God.
Before the
You know how
Cristiano
much
was the last
Cristiano-
minute tapping.
Faroe Islands to the 2022 World Cup.
Ben, I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I can't answer that question.
I hate Cristiano for no reason.
Okay. Let's come to Cassius.
Wait, I
Cassius,
hate it. But before you say that, because I was watching Hope meets Banter one day,
Yeah.
and then one of the reasons that you hate Cristiano is because he has the same name as the R9.
That annoys me.
Because when you search Ronaldo on the internet, it doesn't show up.
Okay, wait, easy. Before I come to Cassius, do you know how? See, I remember the day where I was like, okay, man, let me get because I was doing like a Ronaldo vid. I typed in Ronaldo, first row, second row, third row. I'm like, do you know?
Oh my God.
And that just, I think for me, that began my slight. It's not hatred, but just my slight disdain because I'm like, you can't do that. So you co-opted that name. Hence why I say you're
You have
Cristiano.
to type Ronaldo Brazilian.
Do you know how annoying that? Do you know how annoying? Do you know how much that's annoying? Let's even do it now.
Just type R9. Type R9. That's it. We'll just come up at it.
Let's even do this right now. So sorry, Cass, I'll come to you. So let's do this trap right now. So let's say you go to Google. Okay, go to Google. Let's just load it. All right, I'm just typing Ronaldo. You see, look at the drop down.
Whoa, this is what you're hearing,
Oh
bro.
my
It just
God.
shows up everything.
Bro,
You search for
Messi's coming up before R9. Look at that.
Like to find R9, you have to write El Fenomeno or something, or R9 or something. But if you want to find Cristiano, just type in Ronaldo. It goes-
Look at that. There's not a single image. There we
There
go.
he is.
There he is.
And it's only there in comparison to Cristiano. Look at the picture.
But
Look
you
at the
never see
picture.
a Ronaldo to R9.
So you see, if you say Ronaldo Brazil, obviously,
Yeah, it'll come up.
there you go.
That's disrespectful.
What a shame.
That's just sad.
Oh,
That's,
look how
that
fat
is
he is.
disgusting.
Alright,
That's
chill.
disgusting. Cassius, talk to me, man. What is about this achievement, man?
First, I just want to say I think the only possible person that I could see breaking this record is Kylian Mbappe because he already has, I think, over 100 goals for PSG, and
Mbappe.
he started at 18
He
years
will
old,
leave PSG.
and I mean, you never know. Bilton, you said it yourself. You never know. Maybe he stays at PSG for his entire career, and he could break
Oh,
this
that's,
record.
To win
Um,
Farmers League.
Just to break a record, if you stay
yeah,
there.
of course. Yeah, I think I already took this award or this achievement into consideration because once he stayed for this season, it was obvious that he was going to score the minimum requirement of goals to break this record. So I don't, and yeah, I don't really put this into this wasn't a surprise to me. And I wouldn't use this as like a main argument as to why someone is the greatest player. In my opinion, the for me, the biggest criteria for someone being the greatest player or something is, how good they are, how like, what can they do on the pitch, how well can they dribble and
So for you, greatest for you is more about what they can do rather than what they've achieved.
yeah, more so. Like I said, the first criteria for me is how good you are, and in my opinion, I don't think there's a single player that's better than Messi. I don't think
Yeah,
he's the
preach,
greatest. I think
preach.
Maradona is the greatest because I think in punctual situations I would use the achievements argument over the quality. But I don't think I didn't watch Maradona his entire career, but I know he didn't have the longevity, the consistency, the even if you want to go to achievements, um, he didn't have the same success as Messi. But I think I would in this case I would use Maradona as the greater in comparison to Pele. I think there's not that much footage of Pele, so it's a bit difficult to gauge.
But people said that in the 60s, the Brazilian league was the toughest league in the
You know,
world.
that's a good. Well, in that time, um, for the Copa Libertadores, most of the time
They
it was
could have just
Argentine
been
teams.
lying, though. They could
It
have
was
just been lying, though.
look
Wait, let me
most of the
land, let me
teams that
land, let
won
me land.
most of the teams that won Copa Libertadores were Argentine teams or even Uruguayan teams like Peñarol, River Plate. Boca Juniors were getting to finals. So I think that stems from the fact that I think Santos, when they won the Copa Libertadores, which was only twice out of a long period of Uruguayan or Argentine dominance, the two times that they won against the European team in the Intercontinental Cup. But that's only, like I said, 2 years out of an entire decade or even more of Argentine and Uruguayan dominance in Copa Libertadores. And on respect to Pele's achievements at the World Cup, obviously, just alone being saying that he's won 3 World Cups, even though you can subtract one because he didn't play the entire tournament. That's just on its own, it's an amazing achievement that, of course, no one else has been able to reach. But like Arvin was saying, if you look at the teams that he's had, Ademir. Um, Ademir was before him when Brazil got to the World Cup final in 1950, and then over the course of time, he one of the super chats said he wasn't even the best player at 1958. It was Didi. In 1962, they played without him and still won with Corinthia and other guys
How
like that.
great was
In
Pele?
1970,
Really?
just to finish, in 1970 they had Rivellino, they had Jairzinho. I think Jairzinho is the only player to ever score in every single World Cup game, and that was in the
Guys, if
same
you
World
see
Cup where
the Maradona stats, you can see that his stats were better when he played in Argentina. But when he came to Europe, his goal started to drop compared to
No, it
when he
was
played in
aging,
Argentina.
though. It was
But
aging.
So was he
aging,
better
though.
than
We're
was he
talking
better?
about that.
Easy. Back to
We're
Cassius.
talking about
Cassius,
that.
sorry. Back to Cassius.
Yeah, I was just saying, like in the 1970 World Cup, I mean, in those times, pretty much like half of your team were attackers. There weren't them. It wasn't like 4-3-3 like now, but they
Yeah,
had like
yeah.
Tostao, they had Rivellino, Gerson, Clodoaldo was pretty much their only real midfielder. So degree of difficulty argument for Pele at his World Cups does not stack up well because the players that he had in that World Cup were, like I said,
Germany weren't dominant, right? Italy, all those teams, they were just
People used to play.
right?
People used to
No,
play
but
2-3-5.
no, but Red, you know, when
Wait,
that's one of the greatest teams to ever win a World Cup. Like
absolutely, because of Pele, but not he was the best player on that team. It's not an argument against him; it's an argument for him. He made that. He was the extra.
He was the star. He was a star, I agree, but he definitely had, like, Gerson was there,
Nobody
and
said
there's
that.
another attacking player. I can't remember his name. And
Nobody
Jairzinho
said
scored
nine,
all
he
of the
didn't have
goals.
help.
Jairzinho scored 7 goals in the World Cup.
Guys, let's Cassius. We have to speak one at a time.
Cassius, I have a question when you're done. I got a question to ask when you're done.
Yeah, like I said, there's Rivellino, Gerson, and Jairzinho were, if not better, you could say we're at the same level as Pele in that World Cup. I can't talk about what happened in 1958 because I don't really know that much about that history, but especially in 1970, I know that, you know, they beat Uruguay in the semifinal. I looked at that team. I watched like a highlight clip of that game, and it, you know, they had one or two good players, Uruguay, but you know, it wasn't this amazing team. I don't want to take away his achievements because, like I said, 3 World Cups, no one has been able to do that, and I'm not sure if we'll ever see anyone able to have, you know, 3 World Cup medals. It's something amazing, but the degree of difficulty argument, if we're going to talk about this in comparison with, obviously Messi hasn't won it, and I can't say that Messi has done more in the World Cup and say that, oh well, because he didn't have as dominant a team as Pele did, then, you know, Pele's World Cups don't matter. But, you know, that's it.
Wait, hey, can I ask you a question? Before?
I got a question for you.
Wait. Let's everyone first have their piece and we can then go through. So, Red.
So first off, with the accomplishment, I think it's an insane accomplishment. It's going to be a long time before it's broken. It obviously took 43 years before they were able to break Pele's record for Santos. So if we're going to give Messi his credit for this, absolutely, it's an insane. Like, if you just divide it by the amount of time he's been there since 2006, he's played in the first team. So if you just by that amount of time, 14 years for him to score 644 goals, that's like unheard of. And if you not to factor in assists, obviously his trophy count, like the goals were all meaningful, and like. I have no problems in saying that Messi is probably the great, like, for a single club, I think he is the greatest player ever. Like for because here's the thing is, like, even though, like, I know Ronaldo won 4 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid, 8 semis, you know, 8 top scorer awards, you know, like he did this thing at Madrid, but like for Messi, what he did essentially, he elevated Barcelona from like an A-tier club, a club that was almost, let me put it in like, almost into the Spurs category. Like, no disrespect.
He defined the club. He defined Barcelona for this era. Man.
Bro, no, not Spurs.
No. Like, in relative to the Premier League, I mean, we're a team that they were always elite because, like, in Europe, like
Chelsea, maybe like Chelsea.
Chelsea. They had won. They won a Champions League before, not Chelsea. They were always the second biggest team in Europe, in Spain.
But not only just in Spain, but I mean, like, because they did reach finals. Like, in the early iterations, like when Real Madrid got knocked out, they had a chance to go into the final. They got knocked out by
He means a club stature.
Yeah,
like, forget exactly. In Spain. He means like overall.
Overall, like, he is the greatest for Barcelona. He elevated Barcelona from that club to, like, now they're rivals to Real Madrid. Like, now it's 50-50. Like, there's no more Real Madrid are no longer the favorites. Like, you can ask somebody, they'll say Barcelona's the biggest club in Spain, and they're fair because, like, based off recent dominance, and that's all thanks to Lionel Messi. Obviously, you have Anderson, Iniesta, Xavi, Pep. There's a lot of people to give credit to, but, like, Messi's the talisman. So that's a monumental achievement. Like, you can't really undersell. I'm not, like, trying to come and hate on him for achieving that. Like, there's no two ways about it, but, like, one thing that I don't like when we come into these discussions is disrespecting legends. Like, because Pele, look, you can't put Pele to the one-to-one comparison to Messi because competitions have changed over time. Because what's going to happen then 20 years from now when your old heads and the new younger generation are going to come in and they're going to start watching football and they're going to be like, what, La Liga is a farmers league. Everybody knows the Scottish league is the best league in the world. This is just a hypothetical situation.
No, but the thing is, Red, there's footage of Messi. There's no footage of Pele.
But see, nobody's going to really care. You're not going to ask if you go and try to tell a kid to go do something.
It's fair enough. Someone says R9 is the greatest ever.
They were playing 2-3-5 at the time, man. The other clubs were playing 2-3-5.
Relax.
that's
but here's the
right.
thing. Here's the thing.
Relax.
Let's actually analyze the period that Pele actually came into like football. That was post World War II. Football was not as big as it is today. Most of the reason that Pele went on those exhibition matches is to spread football. It's for marketing purposes to get people to have eyes on them. They were competitive matches. He was going to other countries where they had and facing their best teams and showing them how much of a wonder kid he was. Also, during that period, let me remind you guys for the people that don't know, there's a lot of racism in the 50s. Like a lot. Like black players were not given, they weren't even allowed in a lot of major leagues. Just letting you guys know, the Ballon d'Or, the coveted Ballon d'Or, wouldn't vote a black player as the best player in the world. And it was a lot of racism. So for Pele to be that amazing during that period and to overcome his critics, that you have to know he was phenomenal. Not to mention, he didn't have the advantages in science that they do today. Like ball.
But just very quick before I forget, I'll get back to it, is that everything is relative. Now people can say, oh, look at the formations that we're playing and so forth. But the players were also learning new things about the game and so forth. Hence why the thing about Pele is they may say, oh, this doesn't look so cool, but he was doing things that people had never seen before because he was a maverick. So you have to look at, like, let's say you put like a Messi or a Neymar back in the 50s, oh, they'll be amazing because of the advances in football and the evolutions of football, because everything evolves. But back in the 50s, Pele was a 50s player against 50s defenders. And what makes me unique is how far ahead of his time he was in the things that he was doing at that time. So you have to look at things in relativity. But back to
there's a saying that perfectly encapsulates this, is like, when you stand on the shoulders of giants, you can see farther than the giant. Right. So Messi, a lot of his, like, there wouldn't be a Messi if it wasn't for Pele. It wouldn't be a Maradona if it wasn't. Like, these players all come together. They get inspired by the one after them. You always have to give due respect to the older generation, and you can't compare them. I like to compare eras, right? Like, I'll compare by decades or maybe 20 years, but I don't like to compare players from, like, let's say the 80s to players in the 2000s, because, like, it's a whole different game. Like right now with VAR, with the way like referees are more lenient towards offensive players.
Sorry. Real quick, again, great point out. Thing is said. Let's say, who knows, Pele could have been the first person to do like the feint dribble or the dummy dribble or the step over and everything. And guys are like, oh, geez, that's actually an interesting way of beating a player. Oh, that's an interesting way of controlling the ball. Oh, that's like the thing.
So there'll be no Haaland without a Joseph Baikan. Or what?
Ben Musa. No, but basically, okay, very quickly, and the back to you, but like that dribble that Pele did, where the keeper comes, he lets the ball run free, goes around the keeper, but then he missed. That's nobody had ever seen that before. So, Red, back to you.
Yeah, so like, and other things I want to mention is science, like the importance of science, and like the inventions that it had. Like the footballing shoes that we have nowadays are much better for shooting the ball. They protect the players much more. The footballs that we have nowadays, go look at the leather footballs they used to play with. You'll break your leg playing with that. Pele broke the record for like the fastest ball ever. And it was only recently broken. Yeah. That's only because the balls are lighter. Imagine he did that in like the 50s with no advantages. These guys would travel
and the pitches as well.
Exactly, they would travel via buses. Barcelona lost 2010 in the Champions League to Inter Milan, and during that period there was a volcano that erupted, and flights were canceled. So Barca had to travel via bus to Italy and play their away game, and they were very fatigued. And I remember that was a big reason why they said that they lost, and they wanted like a replay. There was a lot of controversy behind that. So. So imagine like Pele had to travel via bus constantly. He didn't have these luxury planes that these players have nowadays. It was much harder for him to go to a match and actually play the game. It was much more rugged. There was much more.
But all the players were subjected to that same stuff.
Exactly.
It's different from the Barcelona stuff.
Best out of all of them.
Barcelona had to go with the bus to Italy, but Italy players, they were not subjected to that same stuff. But now you're going to Pele's time. All the players.
I'm talking about
go through that same.
One last question is: do any of you guys, just to prove my science point, do any of you guys think that Messi could play in the 1950s in Pele's era?
The thing is, that's what I'm saying. I was about to say this right now. But you're playing the circumstances you're in. Okay, you're used to it. But the players right now, they're not used to that. Okay, but so when Pele had to, every player that was playing in that era were used to playing in that conditions. No. And I'm pretty sure in 50 years' time,
That's his point. Wait. No, that's his point. Is this? If Messi, the way that he was built, he wouldn't last because he had his legs broken. Simple as that. You have to.
How do you know that? You have
I
to
feel
you
like
didn't
he had work for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Sorry,
Messi
actually,
4
to
years.
promote my point, actually, that was actually it was a rhetorical question. I was going to say that Messi can't play in that era. Do you want to know why? Because they didn't have the medicines that they needed to make him into what he was as a footballer. Because Messi was injected with HGH. Didn't have that. What I'm trying to say is that science has evolved to help these players. They have $1 million diets. They are
Right,
just
you didn't have to go that
superior.
low. You didn't have to go that low.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'm
bro.
sorry. It's just,
That was very low.
I'm sorry. I was just being like to prove my science point.
That's
Because
that's
a
an
lot of records that are currently being broken nowadays by
comment, bro.
in sports. Pardon?
Now you're making fun of people that cannot
No,
grow.
he just was trying to
Wow.
prove
No.
his
I'm
guys.
not
That's
making fun of anybody. I'm just saying that science has advanced to the point where now players have a physical advantage over players in the past. So I feel it's unfair to compare legends like Pele. I feel like Pele, Maradona, all these players pre-2000 should be in their own bubble when being judged because the game was just way too different for us to really bring that era into this era that we're in right now. We're in an era of super athletes, of marketing where players have way too much money. Arsene Wenger, actually, I highly recommend any of you watch any interview of Arsene Wenger with his thoughts on world football right now, where he talks about this. He's like, teenagers back in the day, you could bring them in, you could nurture their talent. Nowadays, by the time they're 15, 16 years old, they're already getting $1 million deals and they're being corrupted and they're being like becoming into like marketing machines. And the game is just different now. So like you're going to see players are going to break a lot of records, but it's not because they're just simply more brilliant than past players. It's that they have more advantages that past players didn't have.
Okay, so actually, let me just read some chat down. I'll get back to some people. So, Critic says, sorry, from Kevin Oleali, who says, great topic, great discussions. I could stay here all night, but I have to go. For last question, both are great, but Robben over Salah for now. We'll get there. Armchair Critic says, Will Mbappe be affordable in the future if he stays? Yeah, trust me, like the money will still be there. Trust me. I don't think we're going to be seeing 230 or 240 from Mbappe anytime soon. Critic again says Messi is the best footballer ever. Quality and consistency. Pele is the more complete, and Maradona is the most gifted and accomplished. The greatest feats. Well, Pele did get 2 World Cups, but then
Maradona's the greatest. Maradona's the greatest.
No,
Messi the most complete. Messi most complete.
Wait. Okay, from Dan, who says, as a Barca fan, in regarding to the science part is actually great. Oh yeah, so obviously that's what your boy Red brought in. So anybody wants to add anything before we move on to our
I wanted to say something.
What?
I wanted to say something. Okay, I think I have a question for Calcius. He was talking about if you want to be the good player, you have to like show how good you are. Trophies doesn't really matter. But wouldn't this ask Lionel Messi if he retires and doesn't win the World Cup? It's gonna be on the CV. You can score many goals, as many trophies as many European trophies as you want. But if you don't win an international trophy, people can't put you because it's playing for Argentina. People will look at Maradona as won it, both club level and international level. Then everybody look up to like Lionel Messi as the new Maradona, even with the call him in Argentina. Would that not ultimately certificate being the best player? I mean, the great player in the world, not winning the international trophy. Maybe like World Cup or Copa America.
Look, I in part of I agree with you. I don't think that's why I said even though we shouldn't do like checklists. Okay, Maradona won Serie A with Napoli. Messi has won however many Champions Leagues. He won 2 trebles. Those are the same thing. You have to value everything on its own. I think, like I said, Maradona for me is the greatest player of all time. And part of the reason I don't think Messi is greater than him is because he hasn't won a World Cup, just based on that. But it's not like a checklist where you have to win a World Cup, in my opinion, to be one of the greatest. So
I got you.
Okay, let's move on to our final topic, man. And you see, this is just what I find offensive, man.
It's not offensive.
This is what I find offensive.
It's not offensive, H. It's
because
not.
you know I'm on Twitter. I say this is why I need to get off
Respect
Twitter.
Egyptians, man. Respect Egyptians.
I need to get off Twitter because I think Twitter is a plague. Twitter is poisonous, and Twitter gets me annoyed. It's like, first of all, I find this disrespectful. I find this sick.
It's not
and I find this
disrespectful. It's
absolutely disgusting.
We need Hazard. We need Hazard. We need Hazard. We need Hazard.
No, we don't. We don't need Hazard. We don't need Hazard. See, so here I am sitting down on sofa, and because people are bored, they've got nothing better to do with their sad lives. I see an image of Salah, an image of the greater than sign, and then an image of Robben. That is the kind of trash and nonsense that we now have to deal with here. And my thing here is this: is that let me just first start with love. People can call me anti-Egyptian, anti-this and so forth. I actually respect Salah. I respect him. I respect what Salah has done, and I respect him as a player and everything. But my thing is, let me even read this up. My thing is, you have to respect the greats of the game. You've got to respect the greats of the game, because if you don't, you just make yourself look sad. You know. So let's say Salah, great goal scorer, superb goal scorer, one of the reasons why Liverpool are doing really well, and I give him all that. Do people realize what Robben is?
What?
Do people realize what Robben was for Bayern Munich and Netherlands?
He's a horseman.
Do people realize how unique of a player that Robben was? Do you realize how the very fact that he is the greatest inside forward of all time, every inside forward that has come afterwards has used Robben as a template. No Robben, no Salah. Salah only exists because of Robben. Because every inside forward has copied their game from Robben. Robben perfected and invented the art of cutting inside and shooting.
I don't know about that one.
Well, I'm telling you, it's a fact.
Propaganda.
Can I land?
I'm pretty sure there's been players that have done cutting.
So my thing is this: how can a guy who is a student of someone be better? Salah is a student of Robben. Salah watches Robben.
Well, lots of students are better than.
Can I land? Thank you.
Pep was better than Cruyff.
Can I land? Thank you. So my thing is that I find this offensive, trash, sick, but it's to be expected. People are bored, and what I find about Twitter are full of morons, like losers, people who don't have any brains. So hence why I try and take myself off times, because people just want to put forth their stupid dialogues and agendas. But this is where I wanted to ignore this, but say, you know what, let's just talk about this. Because I want to know how you guys feel, especially you losers on the live chat as well. What you guys think about this? So my thing here is this, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys say. Salah, I respect him. Superb goal scorer, legend for Liverpool, Egyptian icon. He is not in the same class as Robben, who invented the inside forward position. No Robben, no Salah, and that's on God and facts. Vilton, talk to me.
To be honest with you, it's actually an interesting debate. You can actually make a debate for it. To be honest with you, because to be real with you, obviously Robben, I would pick Robben, but I was in the DMs talking with Red about it. Red actually made a good point about it. It's hard. It's hard to make an argument. You could make an argument for both of them because Salah's still young. And
no, you can't. No, you can't.
Bro, the only reason why you started with this Robben agenda because he's your horseman, and he choked in the World Cup final. Casillas saved
and 2012.
He scored those 2 goals.
And in 2012, he choked.
He scored those 2 goals as a horseman.
2014, he choked again.
Let me ask you this. Has Salah won a treble? Yes or no?
See, that you're gonna bring that up.
Vilton, answer the question. Has he won a treble? Yes or no? Thank you.
So let me get this straight because Robben has a treble.
So what's the conversation? What's the conversation?
I mean, Salah's a better goal scorer than him.
Has Salah ever led a team to a World Cup final by himself on his back?
Then he went.
Excuse me.
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait.
One last question, Felton. Has he ever been voted best player at the World Cup, which he was in 2014?
No, he wasn't.
Forget that Messi crap. No.
Propaganda, lies.
I don't want to hear anybody saying that. That's
propaganda.
Lionel Messi.
Lies.
Look at this guy.
Lies, man.
Lionel Messi, guess nothing is a lie. Robben was the best player in 2014, and I'm going to Wikipedia to edit.
How many 1v1s are
editing?
How many 1v1s?
Robben was the best player in the 2014 World Cup. So don't give me that crap. Vilton, don't give me that crap. Vilton, don't give me that crap. Robben was the best player in 2014.
The only argument you could argue for Robben is that he played in different teams. And like he was good for Ramos, he was really good for us. He just didn't win the Champions League.
He invented the inside forward position.
He wasn't that good for Madrid. He was a flop.
Vilton, what do you know? Vilton,
relax.
Vilton,
he was a flop at Madrid. Let's spell that out.
Vilton, Salah is a poor man's Robben. Let's be real. He's a poor man's Robben.
What are you saying?
Bro, he's a rich man Robben.
Salah's already a better goal scorer than Robben, bro. The only
because
thing you
because
could,
of Klopp.
the only argument you could, the
So
only
what
argument you could
consensus
come up
if it's
for
Klopp?
Robin, the only
We could
argument
say
that you
them
could say
high
is that
mid
he has
Robben.
a treble. That's all you can come up with. And you people say he went to a World Cup final. I'm sorry, guys. Do you get trophy for making a
He
final? I'm
wasn't even the
confused.
best player in treble.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he
no.
wasn't even the best at the World Cup.
He wasn't.
So
Mute your
I'm
mic.
confused.
So
Yeah,
Vilton, who are you going with?
was it Ribery that was the best player during that time?
Yeah, he was the one that was nominated.
Oh, I guess he scored the winner in the
Ribery was
final.
one
There you
who
go. There you
was
go.
nominated.
Who scored all those goals against
But
Barcelona in the
but it's
7-0 run?
but be objective.
How many World Cup?
Wait, let me
How many World Cup? How many World Cup?
Oh my
But let's be
god.
honest, Salah's not even better than Mane. He's not even better than Mane.
Relax.
At the end of the day, the game is based on goals, and Salah's a better goal scorer than him. You could say maybe Robben has the better flair player. He was like the way he was able to cut in, especially what he did in 2013. But at the same time, they say you could make an argument for it. Salah, the way the pace Salah is going, Salah has the ability to be better than
Vilton,
Robben.
who is the better player, Vilton or? Oh, so sorry. Who's the better player, Robben or Salah?
It's hard, bro. It's hard.
Vilton,
it's hard.
choose one.
It's hard.
Mo Salah.
Who?
You know, I'll tell you when the hangout is done. Well, I'll tell you. Come back to me. I'll think about it.
So LB, please tell these morons why Robben is better than Salah, please.
Oh, don't even get me started. I mean, Robben, as you said, HH, the best inside forward, the person who invented cutting in, scoring with the left.
Thank you.
LB, do you watch football or you're just
Guys, it's not him hit Robin. Please
Ben,
stop
I'm
it.
gonna mute
Stop it. It's not him hit
What
Robin.
was he invented? There's many players I've done that cut inside.
Guys,
But scoring,
wait.
scoring most of the goals. 9 times out of 10, he would score that goal. Yeah. And let's not forget the fact that yes, he may have missed out on the 2010 World Cup, but he was able to pick himself up and single-handedly take Holland to the semi-final in the 2014 World Cup. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get into the final, but he was, like what HH said, the best player of the tournament.
No, he wasn't. Messi won that one.
Yes, he no.
That was a very
you see why I
Can
think
LB land?
LB, you don't watch football.
Can LB land?
very questionable.
Thank you.
award from Messi. Thank you. 2012 missed out of the penalty. He didn't win the Champions League with Bayern Munich, but he had the mentality. He had he knew what it took to come back and get Bayern Munich into the final and score.
Also, LB, remember, he scored from open play. Salah scored from a penalty.
So Ribery didn't exist?
Can LB,
Exactly.
go.
Anyone can score a penalty. Just put it in.
Wait, didn't Robben miss a penalty in 2012 in the Champions League?
Yeah, he did.
LB, continue. LB, go to you.
Who does that? Who comes back and redeems himself the season after?
Nobody.
That's what Robben did. Nobody, exactly.
Ronaldo did.
Salah did.
Let the guy talk. LB, please.
You can't tell me that Salah scored in a UCL final when it was a penalty. That was.
But Robben missed his penalty in 2012 against Chelsea, though.
Yeah, but Salah created a
The
penalty.
disrespect, man.
But LB, if you would have missed, people would have said you bricked a penalty in the final. So what? Lose.
Round your points off, my guy. Round your points off, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to get carried away into thinking that Salah's a better player just because he dominated the 2018 season and kicked a UCL goal, which was a penalty, which was the most pathetic excuse of a final ever. Whereas in 2012, 2013, they were probably the two best finals in this last decade. And Robben, as I said,
playing against a Chelsea team that what are you saying?
A guy can't land.
He must not land. He must not.
David Luiz at the back. David Luiz.
Wait, wasn't Robben a dive merchant too? Wasn't he diving all over at the
He taught Salah that. That's what he taught Salah. That's what he taught Salah.
Also as well, guys. If we're looking at Dodd, because remember Dodd is a qualifier. Last I checked, Robben scored against Klopp's Dortmund. Last I checked, Salah scored a penalty against the worst team who have ever played a final. So therefore, who wins Dodd?
Okay, let's take this way. Robben bought to the final against Chelsea. The luckiest Champions League winners ever.
In the World Cup.
Who wins Dodd?
No matter when this guy missed at the World Cup final. World Cup final. What happened to the World Cup final? What about that World Cup?
We're moving on. Hassan, talk to me. Robben and Salah. Who are you going with? If you say Salah, I will judge you and you'll never be back here. Go for it, Hassan. Hassan.
Why are you skipping me?
What's it called? Arvin, talk to me.
my
Salah
God.
or Robin?
Okay.
Salah or Robin?
Salah is one of my favorite players of all, favorite players, but he's not better than Iron Robben.
Thank you.
First thing first. He was so underrated.
Wait, before you finish, this obviously proves Robin wins. The fact that he says that Salah is his favorite player, but he can still be objective, proves that Robin wins the argument. But Ivan, continue.
Listen.
So his
First
opinion
thing,
wins the whole argument.
He was so underrated in the Chelsea 2005 squad. The fact is, he had so much competition and he still kept his play. Yeah, he played some games, but he was great. Him and Damien Duff was so underrated. Second thing, why is people even comparing them? They were not even in the same position. Salah, Robben should be compared. His playing style is like Mahrez. Salah is like a striker. When you see them in game.
Did you see his goal against Crystal Palace? Caught inside and what?
Yeah, you can't say that. Did you see what Robben did against Spain?
I agree with you. He's not the same type of player.
Has so many goals like that.
Robben single-handedly ended an entire team's dynasty. Do you know what that means?
What do you mean single-handed?
Dynasty.
Ended Spain's dynasty.
Propaganda. Oh my God.
Oh my.
That's why.
You guys are sick. You guys will suffer. You guys will suffer for the Robben slander. You guys will suffer for the Robben slander.
Didn't Spain beat Netherlands and World Cup?
Arvin, talk to
That's why I find so
That was 4 years
disrespectful.
prior. That was 4 years
That's why
prior.
that's why I think it's so disrespectful to say Salah is miles better than Hazard only because he has 100 more goals. That's so disrespectful.
Ooh,
because
100 more goals.
No, same amount of goals in 100 less games. That's so disrespectful because Salah is like a striker. Salah is the guy to score Liverpool's goal. Hazard is not that guy. He's the guy to contribute to goals. He's the guy to create goals. He's the guy to come deep. You never see Salah do that. And plus, Salah played in an attacking-minded team, and Hazard played in a defensive-minded team.
Talk about Robben.
Yeah, I know, but you need Salah. He shouldn't be regarded as a cutting player. He should be more regarded as a striker. That's why he has so many goals. That's how he plays in club system. Robben was not that type of guy. He's like a Riyad Mahrez.
Yeah, that choke in the World Cup final. Yeah, I know.
Okay, but did you see how it crushed Spain? Like,
by the way, Mahrez is crap. So Mahrez is crap. So Mahrez is crap. So it's not a compliment.
Wait, let me get some chats. Need to read some super chats. So, Tudara says, HH, you are biased. Robben was nothing but a glass man. Tudara 123, you're smoking crack. He's one of the greatest of all time. Dan, it's the Premier League fanboys making such horrible.
He's not one of the greatest of all time. He's not one of the greatest of all time.
Can I read the chats? From Dan.
Please.
I get that from the Real Madrid. This cannot be counted
It's
as
the
the
Premier League fanboys making such horrible takes like Salah v Robben. Man United fans on Twitter. Greenwood better than Fatty, brainless. Thank you, Dan. Losers. From Alex. Can I let me read this thingy, please? From Alex says H really likes Robben. HH what? HH really likes Robben because he flopped against Chelsea in 2012. From Latin Rosario, Robben the Dutch choke job who flopped in 2010 World Cup.
Oh, hey, that's a good point.
You're a loser. Let me read this thing.
Neuer flopped against Chelsea. Lamb flopped against Chelsea, and he calls them both the greatest of all time.
Let me read this last chat, my friend. Robben, from Whimsical Thought, Robben has shown far more consistency. Thank you.
Consistency?
No, I would
but then you don't use that consistency for Messi and for Ronaldo.
Jamal is here.
Oh.
I'm gonna talk.
Let me
talk.
It's the reason why Real Madrid signed Iron Robben. Real Madrid only signed top class players. It's the reason why they signed him.
And he flopped. He won La
wait,
Liga, yeah, but he wasn't that good at
He was a good player. Okay. Let me come to Abdullah, because I know Jamal has smoke for me. So let's his smoke build up.
You haven't come to Ben though.
You haven't come to me either.
To you, my friend. Okay. Hey guys, relax.
I'm
leaving the haters till last. I'm leaving you haters so I can build up the energy to come for you. Abdullahi, talk to me.
Yep.
Why Robben over Salah? Why do you pick Robben over Salah?
I've watched Salah a lot, and I also watched Robben. I think from Basel to Fiorentina. No. Chill. You ask me questions, I'm gonna respond to you. So I watched Robben from Basel to Fiorentina to Roma to Liverpool. And I also watched Arjen Robben from Chelsea to Real Madrid to Bayern Munich. Chelsea and Real Madrid was massive flop. No question. You cannot argue that.
It wasn't
Don't
a
come at
flop
me.
in
No, I am a Chelsea
It
fan.
wasn't a flop at Chelsea. It wasn't a flop
So,
at
no.
He got
When he
injured.
went to Bayern
I'm
Munich,
like,
he
he
really
got
come from.
injured.
I am a Chelsea fan. Arjen Robben does not have a consistent play in Chelsea. He wasn't. Just injury. Damien Duff has a better career than Arjen Robben in Chelsea. Forget.
Thiago a bad player because he was injured all the
Bye.
time.
In Real Madrid, he was also injured also too. So you
Abdullah
can't come
gets
and
to his
see.
treble.
Is
Gets to
Thiago a
his
bad
treble
player?
in
Is
2013.
Thiago a bad player because he was injured all the
Abdullah
time?
gets to his treble in
2010 World
2013.
Cup.
Let me
2010 World Cup.
Go continue, Abdullah. Continue. Oh,
I'll be back down.
yes, you can talk about trebles, but when you talk about player, Ronaldo is a better goal scorer. Lionel Messi is a far better player than Cristiano Ronaldo. In terms of Salah and Arjen Robben, Salah is a better goal scorer than Arjen Robben. And when you talk about consistent level, how take Salah ahead of Arjen Robben? Because you are talking of degree of difficulty.
Who's the better
Arjen
player?
Robben, you
My
remember
friend?
Arjen
Who's
Robben?
the better player?
Hey, chill, let me speak. Chill, let me speak.
Let the
You're talking
man
about
speak.
Arjen Robben now. You bringing on World Cup. Do you also remember that he missed a one-on-one with Ike Casillas also
Who was
in the World
voted
Cup?
best
He
player in
showed.
2014?
No.
won
I'm
that award,
coming.
bro.
We won. Chelsea won the Champions League in 2012. Arjen Robben missed a penalty. You remember
What
that?
did you do next year? What did you do next year?
No. It's not about next year. Degree of difficulties. He missed the champion. He missed the what? He missed what? He missed a penalty. That's the degree of
Treble
difficulty.
next year. Treble
River
next
was
year.
the best player in that treble.
No. You're talking about degree of difficulty. He missed the penalty. So when you're overall player, people may say Arjen Robben, but a better goal scorer for me, I'll go with Salah. People may say because no. Salah has been doing. He may not have been showing up in terms of, let me see, Basel, Florentina, but
Has Salah
ever
made a
since
World Cup
he has,
final?
no, change. Ever since he's been in EPL under Jurgen Klopp,
World Cup
he has
semis?
break countless of record upon record.
Does that have a treble?
Do you remember that he also broke Eden Hazard World Cup contribution in EPL? So you have to massive respect have go to Salah. Arjen Robben trebles, I get that, but
My
his
friend, who's the
consistency.
better player?
Wait, I'm coming. His consistency was only in Bayern Munich. Those 2 years, you are talking about Chelsea and Madrid, it was flop. So you can't even count that. Salah has been doing it
Thank you,
consistently.
Abdullah. Thank you.
Ben, mute
I'm
your
a
mic,
Chelsea
man.
fan. I'm being factual here.
Facts. Thank you, Abulai.
Chelsea, it was massive flop in Chelsea. So you can't come at me with that. So
Can
in
you
terms
say
of
something about
Don't teach like
consistency,
players like the Oos.
I will give it to
Stella.
Salah because he has been consistent. People may say because it's a system match on that club, but this guy has shown up. He has massively shown up. So I have to give it to. For me, I will give it to Salah. For me, Salah.
Abdullahi,
Mm-mm.
I am very no. You've
No, you are talking about
you've
treble,
spoken.
but the
Abdullahi,
great
no.
difficult.
Okay, you've spoken.
World
No,
Cup.
you've chosen. Okay, Abdullahi, you've chosen. Honestly, Abdullahi is that. I had a lot of respect for you and everything, and and from what you just said, I'm gonna look at you differently. I really thought that you would have, because I know all of the anti-Robben haters. I am heartbroken that you would have gone there this way. And you know what? You disappoint me. You disappoint me. From Wilfredo says, laugh out loud. Robben is obviously better. Salah had it easier. Wilfredo, don't worry, man.
Wait, so that treble Bayern
Salah had
team
it easier than the person who went
that
to
treble
Germany.
Bayern-
Salah had it easier.
Can I read his chats? Can I read his chats?
If I enter this
Can I read
Robben guy.
From Lema, aka Weimar. So Weimar says Salah is a poor man's Hazard.
Bro, respect
Let me-
Salah,
let me-
man.
let me-
Respect
let me-
Salah, bro. Respect
Guys,
Salah.
guys, can I
Let me
read the
respond to
super
what you
chats?
said.
Can I
Let me
read the
respond.
super chats? Can I read the super chats?
Let's go
Weimar,
Champions League.
Weimar said Salah
We
is a
already
poor
read
man's
it.
Hazard. Guys, did everyone hear this? Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
you,
we
you
read
didn't
it.
say it. You didn't say it.
Where
Sorry,
is
let me say it again.
that?
Guys, can I read this?
Hazard is
Everyone
scoring
listen.
against Huesca. And
I'm
you're
going to keep
celebrating.
reading this until
Huesca.
everybody
This guy's a
listens.
German name. This guy's a
Huesca.
German name.
Weimar
Huesca.
says
Huesca.
Salah is a poor man's Hazard.
Huesca.
Weimar,
Where
thank you
is
very much.
that?
Huesca.
So let me come to your boy Cassius, man.
Before you go to Cash, let me respond to what you
I'm
said.
like, mute
See,
your mic, man.
I did not hate Robben. Listen to me. You asked the question. I'm not hating Robben. I'm a Chelsea fan.
I've already judged you, man.
No. Chill.
Cassius,
Let me
stop.
respond. Calm down, HH. Calm down.
No, Cassius.
You
stop,
love
stop.
some players ahead of some players. I know that. I am not a fanboy. I'm a fan.
Okay.
Just like he
If you
completed
say
it.
fan,
Cassius, talk.
Diaz fan.
Cassius, talk.
All right, so
Abdullah,
a lot of
man.
people have mentioned, Robben missing a lot of penalties. He missed a penalty for Chelsea against Liverpool
Everyone misses
in a
penalties.
penalty shootout. He missed an important penalty against Borussia Dortmund, not only in the 2012 final but also in the Bundesliga. He missed a penalty that would have kept the title race alive, but he missed that.
Facts, I remember that.
But we also have to remember that Salah, and I believe you can correct me if I'm wrong, the AFCON 2019 was in Egypt, and Salah in Egypt got knocked out in the round of 16 at home.
Okay.
So there's things you can say on both sides. Both of them have won a Champions League. Robben has, Salah still has many years to go, but at this point, we can only say what has happened, and Robben has won much more in his career. He's gone to a World Cup final.
Name me one Egyptian player that played.
Cassius,
Like,
ignore him.
except for Salah. Name me one.
Cassius,
Without using
ignore
Google.
him. Just talk.
Name me one.
Many.
Cassius,
I
ignore
can't
him.
name any. I can't name many Egyptian players. All I know is that for me, I think Robben is a much better player than Salah. I think.
Okay. You've spoken. Mute your mic.
Just let me finish, bro.
Mute your mic.
Like I said, Salah is a good player, but I feel like we're only mentioning the penalties and the missed chances that Robben has, or the failures, if we want to say it like that, the failures of Robben. But Salah has also had his downfalls. What happened at Chelsea in 2014? If you're gonna say that Robben, let me finish. Let me finish. If we're gonna say that Robben flopped at, let's say, Abdullahi said that he didn't have any consistency at Chelsea.
Yeah, it was injured. It was injured.
Madrid. Okay, fair enough. But please tell me what Salah did at Chelsea, because I don't know. I have to be honest. I really. Let me finish. Look, I have to be honest with you. Please tell me what Salah did. People talk to me about Salah, what he did at Roma. But to be honest, I only started rating Salah from 2017, once he's had that amazing season with Liverpool, and he's only had 3 seasons so far. He's had 3 seasons, and now we're putting him at the level.
He's had more than 3 seasons, bro.
Salah's been.
Actually, let me respond to that you said about being a flop at Chelsea. In that Chelsea, what's called era, there was Oscar, there was Kevin De Bruyne, there was Hazard. There's no way
you couldn't make ahead of Salah.
Exactly, and there's no way Salah will play ahead of those players I just mentioned. So I think there can be an argument in that kind of Salah and Robben. There's an argument about that also too. I'm not saying Robben is for me a better player than Salah, but Salah is a far greater goal scorer than Robben for me. So if you want to put in that scenario, we can also look and check and see. But people can come up with a lot of debate. I know HH is kind of a fanboy with Robben this, Robben that. I can get that.
Look, let me just finish my point. I just want to say, like I said, for me, Robben is based off of what he's done over his career. You don't have to point out just a trouble, just what he did for Bayern Munich when Pep was there, even when Japankis was there, and Van Gaal. There's a goal he scored against Manchester United. That was a really nice goal in the Champions League 2010. He was important for Mourinho in Chelsea. So just over the course of his career, obviously it's a bit unfair because Salah hasn't finished his career so far. He still has, like I said, he still has many years to go. But I think Salah, it's premature to be putting Salah in comparisons with Robben.
All right, let me come to Red. Red, talk to me now.
Yeah, Cassius hit the nail on the head with that. Like, it's just that you can't compare the two. Like I said this to Vilton too. That's what he was telling you earlier. Is that like it's too premature to compare Salah to Robben because Robben's just has such a long resume. But obviously, like I'll be honest with you, as of today, yes, Robben has a greater legacy than Salah. Salah has a fantastic Premier League title, like ending the drought for Liverpool. He has a great phenomenal Champions League campaigns, which I think are personally better than any individual campaign by Robben. I'll be honest with you. His 2018 Champions League run and his 2019 Champions League run, that's far more impressive.
Wait, Red. I will only say the 2018.
Can you repeat that, Red?
Wait. Let's him.
Sorry, my bad. 18 and 19. 18 and 19. Yeah, that's what I said. 18, 19. So he had that, and plus at Roma, just for Roma was. He was phenomenal at Roma, by the way. He hit double digits in goals and assists in 2016-17. He was like, if you actually look at his career, his trajectory, it's been like skyrocketing ever since his 2014 season at Chelsea. His numbers have just been going up and up, and he's not slowing down. But as of today, obviously Robben is the superior player, just based off like what he's done. Like he has obviously that season, the treble season. He has, for me personally, Robben, like one of my favorite matches of all time is 2008, the 4-1 at the Bernabeu. He had a masterclass against Barcelona. He got a guard of honor as well in that game. That's why I remember it vividly. But
Mr. Roy.
yeah, like Venezuela was incredible that game. Like so Robben obviously has monumental moments. He's 2014 World Cup. Like we can't understand. You have to always understand. Like the World Cup is the be all end all. Like that's it. That's to really prove your medal in the footballing world. It's about what you do in the World Cup. And Robben to really be able to have those campaigns, it's huge. And like that's something Salah doesn't have yet. He can make up to it by having a phenomenal club career. But like as it stands, I still rate Robben ahead. But Salah, if he moves to not even moves, if he just goes on, continues winning with Liverpool right now, and sets up a dynasty at Liverpool, like a 3-4, league titles.
Well, until he does that, then we'll see, wouldn't we?
He's close, He's hitting double digits in goals and assists consistently now. So,
all right, okay. What's it called? Jamal.
Yeah. First thing I want to say, guys, you are comparing Robben with a guy who's only 28. Guys, you know Robben.
28?
He's 28. Guys, you know Robben hit his prime when he was 30, 31, right? That was when he had his best numbers. And guys, Robben's best season, he scored 17 goals. 17 goals was Robben's best
season. He's not that type of player.
But this is an overall argument. Okay, let's move on. Okay, land.
I'm just saying Salah's best season, he scored 44. Just saying. And he had more assists as well. Guys, if Salah wins the Champions League this season, it might happen, but it might. What then? He has more Champions League than Robben. He's not going to do nothing in the World Cup because he's Egyptian. But you is a dud merchant. How much World Cup Egypt make? Answer the question. How much World Cup has Egypt qualified for?
Egypt has the most AFCONs. No, Egypt has the most AFCONs.
Can I respond?
Yes.
Egypt already shook.
Jamal, my thing about this is that Jamal, if Salah is so great, he can inspire Egypt to at least a World Cup semi. That's what I'm saying.
If Robben is so good, why didn't he find another to a Euro?
Jamal, look, let Jamal. Let Jamal.
World Cup.
Okay. If Hazard was that good, why didn't he not win the World Cup?
Let's Jamal.
If Hazard was that good, why didn't he not win the World Cup?
So, Jamal, please talk. Jamal, please. So Jamal, my answer to you is that if Salah is as good as you say he is, he's good enough to take them to at least a World Cup semi.
Okay.
Well, he did help Egypt qualify for the World Cup in that last minute. You remember that goal? Last minute penalty.
That was huge.
Did they qualify from the groups? Did they qualify from the groups?
He was injured.
Yeah, he was injured
by Ramos.
Okay.
Yeah. No worry, guys.
Wait.
Wait, let Jamal land. Let Jamal land. Jamal, talk.
But what? Right now, Robben have the better career. But he's 28. And watch. It's so close. That's the next thing you have to watch. It's not even by line side, everybody's saying Robben. It's very split right now. And he's only 28. So
split?
All I'm saying is Salah will be the better player and have the better career at the end. That's all I'm saying.
But all right, let me come to Natsa. Natsa, talk to me.
Okay, the way I've been speaking, you would think I love Salah and hate Robben, and then I know that. But I just wanted to piss hatred off. But let's be honest. If Robben didn't flop at Chelsea, didn't flop at Madrid, would we have this conversation? We wouldn't. But but if he was not injured,
don't bring if into it, please. Don't bring if.
Okay, but so where was Salah all these years before he went to Liverpool? Where was he?
How can you flop in the better leagues, then you go to the smaller league, then you should not put you at the best?
Let's not Salah.
Okay, wait. Salah's at Liverpool right now.
Werner was scoring in the Bundesliga. Who is he today?
Let me speak, Ben. Okay, Ben, you interrupt way too much. Wait, if Salah, you say Salah flopped at Liverpool, right? I mean, Salah flopped at Chelsea because he didn't do anything at Chelsea. Okay, Robben flopped at Chelsea. So we're equal there. But the only when he went to Real Madrid, he was injured a lot, so you can't really say anything right there. And if he was really that bad, can he really go to a club like Bayern Munich? If he was really that bad, if he really flopped. So
Are you really comparing?
Choupo-Moting is in Bayern Munich. Thank you.
Are you really comparing Robben at Chelsea and Salah at Chelsea? Robben was way better at Chelsea.
Yeah.
He won a Premier League, and he was a part of it. Him and Demian was so underrated in that team.
Before Robben got injured, the guy was coming in clutch and was one of Chelsea's key players that led the league before he got injured.
He was so underrated.
Salah didn't do anything at Chelsea.
After this, I'm leaving. Just on this quick question.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. 2010. Put Salah in that team, they win.
No, they don't.
What? Put Robben with El Ghazi and El Neni.
They make it to the groups. Jamal, thank you.
I've never been in that position.
Salah doesn't have a Robben mentality. Robben has the strongest mentality in the world.
And he missed that what?
I just wish he was an Egyptian. I wish he was either, I feel if he was Dutch right now, Dutch might have a chance of winning the Euro.
Jamal,
but he's Egypt, so you'll never have that problem.
If Robben was Egyptian, he takes him to at least a World Cup semis. That's a fact.
Fact.
He takes him to a World Cup semis. That's a fact.
Wait. I have never met a person like Itch before in my entire life of knowing football. This guy comes up with every single excuse. Woke up.
Chill.
Degree of difficulty.
I was hearing someone talking about Salah in Chelsea and Arjen Robben in Chelsea. This is the difference. Arjen Robben under Ose, he wasn't consistent player in Chelsea. It was injury upon injury upon. Yeah, he won the EPL, but he was injured. Damian Duff has a better career than Arjen Robben. No.
Nonsense, man.
No. It's not about. It's about facts.
Abdullah, worry about Aston Villa and Grealish.
It is facts.
Worry about Grealish later tonight, my friend. Ben, talk to me, man.
Okay. Normally I like Robben. I do like him.
Oh, really? So you're biased.
But the way HH gasses him up, overhypes him. He's very good. He's very good. You're overhyping him.
Best player of the World Cup.
With the way you're overhyping him, I had to actually think through the whole situation again.
Invented inside forward position.
He didn't invent nothing. That's just something you used to deceive your disciples. He didn't invent nothing. And you were saying he's the best it's not the best inside forward. In short, Messi was playing inside forward position when he was playing, and Messi. I don't think you even want to have that conversation. Now let's talk about.
Push me. I might continue.
What?
So no. See, he's really good. In fact, I started watching some of his videos again. I want to be sure if it's the same Robben that I watched that you're talking about. Now, all his compilations are most times from the Bundesliga. And now, let's be frank. He was inconsistent in Chelsea. Inconsistent in Chelsea.
What did you do to Barcelona?
Will you let me talk? Will you let me talk? Inconsistent in Chelsea, then inconsistent in Madrid. Then he goes to Bundesliga and begins to perform. And then I should rate him. Now, I rate him very highly, but then I should now begin to put him as a horseman. No, look at Werner. He was banging in the Bundesliga, and today he's a right back.
Yeah, let's compare Werner and Robben. That's true.
I don't care. I'm just trying to tell you how the Bundesliga is. They don't defend.
Ben, when are you going to mention 2013 treble? When are you going to mention? I just want to know.
Ribery was the better player.
See. Listen, there are teams that can get a treble, and there's some teams that can't get treble easily. Bayern is one of those teams that are set up to get that they can get treble.
This man,
yes, PSG can get a treble.
Manchester United is the only club in England that has a treble. Manchester United is the only club.
Do you know how difficult it is for an English team to get a treble? Bayern can get a treble as long as they get their Champions League right. They can get a treble. So let's not even begin to talk about that. No,
Liverpool
let me go back
for a treble. They didn't aim for FA Cup. They played their youth team in FA Cup, so you can't say that.
Ben, continue with your.
Robben is a better dribbler than Salah. He's a better dribbler than Salah.
Who invented inside the forward position?
Wait. He's a better dribbler than Salah. He scores beautiful goals, but have you actually seen Salah's goals at times? I think maybe you don't, maybe except you don't watch Salah. Salah also scores beautiful goals. Salah also
Ben,
scores.
I didn't say about goal scoring. If it's just about goal scoring, okay, Salah takes it.
What does
Who is the
I just told
better
you.
player? Who? Tell me who.
As
Who's
at
the better
now,
player?
as at where their careers are now, you would still give it to Robben. But
Thank
with the
you.
way Salah is going,
I
Salah
don't
will
care where he's
surpass
going.
him.
I said it right
He
now.
will
2020 tonight.
He will surpass him for
Ben,
sure.
Ben,
For
as of
sure.
right
How
now,
can you
as of
score 17 goals and tell me you're an
Ben,
inside
Ben,
forward?
you're not
You
Ben,
score 17
you're not
goals. You invented the
Nostradamus.
role of inside forward,
Ben, as of right now,
and your best goal scoring season was 17 goals.
So basically,
17.
look, basically, after all this rubbish, Ben basically said Robben is the better player.
No.
Let me
Salah.
read this thing, man. Let me read this thing. Whimsical Thought says, so let's say both of them retire today. Who do you think has a better legacy? Robben. Not the better player who has a better legacy, Robben. Salah ended the Premier League drought for Liverpool. Klopp did, actually. But Robben's CV is more impressive. Whimsical Thoughts. I think I would rather take a treble, scoring the winning goal in the Champions League final, being
Mandzukic scored the winner.
What's it called? Dragging a team single-handed, grabbing scraps, dragging a team to the scraps to a World Cup semi and being the best player at the World Cup. Until Salah is the best player at the World Cup, I don't want to sniff.
You gotta give the top 3 most clutch player ever, Mandzukic, credit. He scored the winner in the Champions League final, not Robben.
What? No, it was no.
Mandzukic
scored
really good.
No, Robben scored the winner.
Gundogan equalized in the penalty.
No, Mandzukic scored the first goal. Gundogan equalized from the penalty spot. Robben. Look at this, man. They're trying to discredit my guy. Hey, look at this, man.
You're not talking. You were saying. Okay.
Wait. Okay, so sorry. I'll come to you, Carlos. Natsa says, Ben is just trying to piss you off. Yes, I know. And the thing is that he's doing this to his fellow Nigerian, which I find very unfortunate. From Ibrahim, respect Dodd, etc. Difference versus whoscored.com. Ibrahim, don't worry. I will tutor these people. I will tutor them. Don't worry. Dodd. Let me give this guy. Let me talk. I will come to you. Cassius then Vilton. Tudor says, do you take it as a compliment or racial offense when people refer to a black man?
Whoa. You refer to a black man's BBC. What's that?
Oh.
Let's keep it. This isn't an X videos talk now, please. So I said I was going to come to Cassius. Cassius, talk to me.
You were talking about the 2014 World Cup. I'm assuming when you said that Robben carried Netherlands to a World Cup semi with scraps. But you're forgetting in 2010 Sneijder was better than him. And I think that's quite well acknowledged.
Yeah,
so
okay.
even though I said that Robben is the better player,
can I respond?
Just let me finish. I think, like I said, Robben is a better player, and I think, we'll see what Salah does. But to this point, we have to say that Robben has done much more in his career. But you can't say that Robben carried either in 2014 or in 2010 the Netherlands.
2014, yes. 2010, no. 2014, yes. 2010, no.
2010. Cool, that was a good team effort, and we all know what Casillas did in the final because again, I've heard stories about what Spain did. So my thing about this is this: if you're now going to 2014, scraps. This was a young team that nobody gave. Robben literally carried this guy from the sort of his neck. Robben was without. I don't want to hear anybody.
He ripped Spain a new one.
Robben was the best player at that World Cup.
Messi won the award, bro.
I don't care.
Messi, that was the most rigged reward.
Of course it was.
Yeah, but Messi still won it, though.
Wait.
Just because he was Messi and gone to a final of the World Cup.
Let's just be clear here.
People voted for Messi, not Robben.
It was given to Messi because 2014 was supposed to be the coming out party for where Messi is now crowned the greatest player of all time. But Germany ruined the storyline. So they thought that by giving him that award, they'd be like, fine. How do you give let me land. How do you give a guy best player of the award when he goes to the semis and the final? Robben, Dodd.
Did Robben score in the semis? Did Robben score in the semis?
Let me respond. Quickly. Jamal. Robben was the one to score the winner. If not for Mascherano, So if not for Mascherano, who produced one of the greatest tackles of all time, he was about to score
What
that
all
winning
these
goal.
ifs and ifs and
So,
ifs?
so yeah.
Wait, didn't he do the same thing in 2010? He was about to score the winner, right? Then what happened?
So Robben did.
Yeah, HH, can I speak on this?
Hassan, talk to me. Hassan, talk to me.
I mean, bro, I'm a big Robben fan, but guys like you make me hate him, man. Guys like me hate him. I mean, listen, my international team. Listen,
that's my
I'm not from the
position.
Netherlands, yeah, but I remember I support the Netherlands because of Robben and Snyder. I think in the 2010 World Cup, they were the guys that made me support the Netherlands. I mean, but dude, I'll never forgive him for what he done in that final. He bricked it. He's a greedy bastard. He would think about the headlines. And as for he missed a pen in 2012.
You know, Holland were playing with 10 men. How can I? How can you give Spain that victory?
He was 1-on-1 with
Casillas. How can I? Okay, Hassan, to your point. How can I give? How is that a fair game when it's 10v11? Hassan, how's that a fair game if it's 10v11? So it's
no difference.
It's a fake win. It's a fake win. It's a fake win.
A win's a win.
Okay, so the 2012. Wait. So the 2012 when Chelsea beat Barca, I can't. That was a fake win too. Was that a fake win? Y'all were 10 men down.
Hassan, continue your point.
Listen, man. I rate Robben. He wasn't better than Snyder in that 2010 World Cup, by the way.
No one's saying
Snyder was the main guy.
What about 2014? What about 2014?
Listen, 2014. Yeah, 2014. He carried the Netherlands. I remember he carried the Netherlands, but he bricked it. He should have scored. He let Mascherano catch up.
Okay. Can I ask you about this? Has Salah ever carried Liverpool or Egypt?
Yes. Wait. Of course, he's carried us.
Where do you live?
He scored in every knockout round.
Without Salah, we don't win that CL or the league.
Do you know who Sadio Mane is?
I don't care who Sadio Mane is. We don't win the league without Salah.
Who caused the penalty in that final? Who caused the penalty in that final? Robben made that goal
VAR did.
Robben made the goal himself.
To be fair, Mane did miss like 3 penalties in a row that same summer. If you remember, AFCON.
If not for Mane, Salah doesn't get that penalty.
Well,
that penalty to Sadio Mane.
What about in the 1890 season, the Napoli game where Mane was a complete hoe and was breaking every chance, and then Salah saved us to go through?
Yeah, what about that? You forgot about that.
What about that?
Has Salah ever played a World Cup semi or a World Cup final?
He hasn't, and he never will. He never will.
Okay, Hassan, my thing is this. How can you say a player who has never sniffed a World Cup semi or World Cup final is better than a guy who was voted the best player at the World Cup and has played a World Cup semi and a World Cup final? What are we doing here?
So, you're applauding people for taking part, not winning.
No. I'm
applauding people being voted rightfully the best player at the World Cup because Messi, he wasn't voted.
Okay, anyway, let me get to the
best player at the World Cup.
I got a question for you.
Lewandowski and RVP, who's better?
I got a question.
But listen, wait. I rate Robben.
Lewandowski has not sniffed.
Let's have some talk.
Robben's one of the best inside. One of the best inside forwards to play the game. Salah, people disrespect Salah, man. Salah's been doing this thing for a while now. I know.
I respect Salah. Just as their level, Salah has. Robben is in the pantheon of.
No, he's not. Robben's one footed
for his era.
He's not. Robben is not a better goal scorer than Salah. Salah's a damn good creator. If you just look at the stats, he always had the highest creations for our team.
Let me ask you this: are people going to call Salah one of the all-time greats?
Yes.
When he retires.
Yes.
No. In the Premier League. In the Premier League. We're in the Premier League.
Forget Premier League, my friend. I said all-time greats overall.
But they weren't called Robben that either.
Well, no one calls Robben an all-time great except HT.
But anyway, listen. I end up on this. Robben is the guy, man. I respect Robben. Robben's better than Salah. But a couple years, Salah's coming for his bald crown. That's what I'm saying.
AJ, can I say something?
AJ, I got a question for you.
Wait. No. Okay, before I come, I just want to view this. Let me just quickly read this. So what did Salah do in the UCL last year? Laugh out loud.
Jack.
Absolutely. Yeah, but Robben wasn't good every UCL.
Well, Robben wasn't good.
What about Mane, HH?
Wait, guys, chill, man.
How about Fadda?
Guys, I don't just put an image, just a very simple image. Just a simple image. Just a very simple image. I just want to just put this up. Very simple image.
2010?
Guys.
Oh my.
How do you disrespect this image?
Yes. Salah has a
How do you disrespect
Salah has it as well. So what's the difference?
Let me land. How do you disrespect this image?
Salah's
Because
everything
this
too, bro.
is basically this is the second greatest redemption story in football history. I checked.
No, it's
Yes.
The
not.
greatest. Can I land? Can I land?
Oh my
The
god.
greatest redemption story is R902. This
R902.
was
I know.
voted. This was voted. The
You live in
second
your
greatest.
propagandas, bro.
Can I land? This was voted the second greatest redemption story in football history. So you sick people, how dare you
Wait.
bring Salah into when this is the greatest redemption? This is the
Who
second
voted for that?
greatest.
Who voted for that?
It's official.
Who voted for it? It's
I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link.
AJ, I got a question.
I'll send the link.
AJ, I have a question. I have a question for you, AJ.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want with me? What do you want?
You are comparing Salah and Robben, and I see how you were lyrical about Robben. Now, this is the problem. You are a fan, and you need to understand something. You have to be objective in everything you say.
I'm being
You
objective.
never rated AJ, you never rated Ronaldo, but this guy keep scoring goals and he keeps showing up. But you put R9 and this kind of caliber of player into them because of the one they want. Wait, let me finish. They won the World Cup. I get that.
Mute your mic,
But Neymar Ronaldo, the Brazilian never showed up in Europe. It was massive flop because it was too big, too much burger, too much McDonald's. He never did anything in Europe. But Ronaldo won the Champions League and also won an Hero.
Can I respond?
But you didn't rate him high.
Can I
right?
respond? Can I respond?
You didn't rate him high.
Can I respond? He does have a European trophy, Inter Milan against Lazio, where he scored one of the great 1v1 goals. So that's a fact.
Oh, the same one.
What's the name of the European
Can I
trophy?
land?
What's the name?
Can I land?
Because
I let you speak. So my thing about this is this. First of all, Ronaldo didn't have the amounts of money spent, all the players that Cristiano has been afforded. Until Cristiano scores a goal in a World Cup knockouts game or wins a World Cup, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I'm not comparing it. I'm not
Let me land. You've already talked. Let me land. Don't you dare put that guy that thieving, that crook who stole my goat's last name. Don't you dare put that thieving crook in the same category as R9.
I'm not putting them into that category.
You've talked. Okay.
Finish up.
He's there on R9
what
now.
this guy
So what's the
did?
point?
Do you know what it means to come back from a career life-threatening injury and be the top scorer at a World Cup?
HS, you probably jinxed him. That's why. Right?
Scored a goal in a World Cup semi. Sorry, guys. He bowled World Cup semi winning goal.
How many UCLs?
Scored both goals. Don't you?
How many UCLs? How many UCLs?
Let's not bring on to the conversation. Let's stick with Robben and Salah. HS, you keep on saying dud, bro. Come on, bro. You telling me that Netherlands team and that Egyptian team, Salah's gonna take them to a World Cup semi?
Can I respond? Wilson, put Robben in the Egyptian team. They're making World Cup semis.
They're not making nothing. They're not making nothing. They had Netherlands. They had Netherlands.
Simple.
Netherlands.
Simple.
Okay, now, AJ, I'm gonna change your scenario. You say that now. Okay, put the pick Salah now into the Netherlands team. He wins the World Cup.
They win.
Game over.
They win the World Cup immediately. They win the World Cup.
Game over.
He finishes those chances that Robben breaks. Robben absolutely breaks up those chances.
Salah without Klopp is a mid-tier player.
That is just another propaganda. Propaganda.
Can I respond? Yeah.
Go for it.
Since we're doing ifs and buts, if Ramos didn't dislocate Salah's shoulder and carry us, and it was mingling that final, Salah wins the 2018 Champions League. Since we're doing
that's a great if. That's a great if.
If Pep wins all his games, he wins 5 Champions League.
That final no matter what, bro. I'm sorry. Who don't want that final no matter what?
Can I respond? Jamal, let's keep it real. You're dealing with Zizou and Zidane. Real Madrid were always meant to.
But hey, we're doing Fs. We're doing Fs.
No.
Yes, if.
You're doing with Zizou. No, wait. Okay, what if did I do? I never did that.
Well, if Pep wins 10 Champions Leagues, how about that?
Okay, who has the better team international-wise? Netherlands or Egypt? The Robben team?
It depends.
Okay, that treble baron, right? That treble baron. What team is better? That treble baron team or that Liverpool team who won the Champions League? What team is better? My!
It depends. No, because my thing is that you have to look at Dodd. When you use
When you use Dodd Merchant, bro.
when you use Dodd, Robben ended Barcelona. Remember how
He
people
did.
were hyping on that Barcelona? Robben single-handedly ended them in both legs. And you have to realize that the amount of pressure he was under after what happened in 2012 to do what he did now 2013 and score the winning goal.
Yeah,
that
shout out
it is
Ribery. You helped him a
the
lot.
second greatest redemption story of all time. Guys, I respect Salah. Salah is a superb player. He's one of the best players of the generation.
He will
We're
be
talking
better
about
than
one of the greats.
One
What
thing.
great? Oh,
One
God.
thing, because
Alvin, talk to me.
you say Salah's never carried Liverpool. He actually carried them to a final against Real Madrid.
Tell him.
You can't say he didn't carry. That was his best season, and they didn't have that good team.
Bro, Mane was nobody that season. He was
That was the
nobody.
season
No, but
where they
Alvin,
came
my,
fourth.
no, but Alvin, my point is that Klopp
And they
is
would
the
have won.
key thing. No, Klopp carried Liverpool. Klopp
Can
is the
I
main
respond
guy.
to that? Can I respond to that?
Jamal,
Yeah,
go for
because
it.
the year before, remember, Mane was in Liverpool 1 year before Salah, and Klopp was in Liverpool 2 years before Salah. And what did Klopp win with that team before Salah? Nothing.
Thank
And
you.
Mane
So
was there,
Salah made Klopp.
Firmino was there, Coutinho was there, and he won nothing. The only two guys who I feel carry Liverpool is Van Dijk and Salah. But
Why do you It's convenient to say Salah made Klopp now.
Why do you think Ramos fouled Salah in the Champions League final? It's a reason because he knew Salah was first. I probably think Ronaldo.
I don't think it's
Are we really doing this? Do you really
Nah,
think
bro, I don't think
that?
it's intentional.
Do you
It
think
was
that
intentional. It
No,
was.
I've-
Nah,
think
it wasn't.
about
It wasn't.
No.
You can
Guys,
actually. AJ, can I speak on this real quick?
No,
'Cause
quick, before, okay, I'll give it to you, Red. But guys, think logically here. Do you really? Ramos intentionally tried to foul him, 100%, as defenders do. Do you think he intentionally said, "I want to dislocate his shoulder"?
No, he didn't.
Foul him. Easy would have gone through.
Bro, it was an accident, man. It was an accident.
Because Salah was injured in the first
Salah
game.
should have drunk a cup of concrete and hardened.
If Salah wasn't injured in the first game,
Okay, wait. Before I come to Red, let me just say this. So, Latin Odaria, Salah's CL record 1-1, Robben 1-2, Salah better than Brickben. Latin Odaria, I have no idea what the heck you just typed.
Yeah.
But all I know is that it's rubbish.
No, Robben lost 2 CL finals, I think.
Now, so Salah is yet to score.
Why have to be open?
No,
he came back from a
Why are you entertaining itches, bro? Why are you
Don't leave
entertaining
don't leave back like that. Don't leave back like that. Come
Bro,
on.
why are you entertaining itches, bro?
You can't say that. He came back from an injury.
Hazard is yet to score a goal.
The thing is, Salah's trajectory, it's mad. If this guy, because no matter what he does right now, he's on the rise.
Yeah, Red, bro, people are just hating, bro. They want to accept it.
That's it. No, but but Salah's a dangerous
Oh.
player. They brought Egypt back to the World Cup. You hold
Natsa,
on.
thank you very much. I will be using this on my next Twitter narratives. Natsa, thank you very much. Natsa, thank you very much. You've given me a golden bullet.
If it's about open play
Red,
goals,
talk
who
as
scores
much as you
more?
want, Red.
Who scores more though, HH? If you're talking about open play goals.
Red, there's a thing called, it's not how many you score, it's when you score. It's
Yeah,
called
exactly.
How
It's
did
called
Chelsea
clutch.
win the Champions League final? By penalty. They can't say that.
Merchant, bro.
I don't know. I just feel like somebody brought up earlier Salah's 28 HH. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. If I don't think Robben was ever rated as high as Salah is personally at their best, because
he
Robben
wasn't,
was never considered top 3. He was always considered an elite world class talent. That's
Yeah, it was never top 3.
Never made for Ballon d'Or.
Wait, who was never top 3?
Robben was never top 3.
General
He was
consensus.
never top 3.
Look at the Ballon d'Or final 3. He's never been up there, has he?
Not even Ballon d'Or. By general consensus, it was never top 3.
Guys, how many times do I have to say this? A guy literally invented a position.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, but HH, but here's
He's not the one who did it.
Literally invented a position, and you're trying to question
How
his
often do you get a
greatness.
player like
HH, the student can't surpass the master. I'll tell you this: like Salah is much more efficient than Robben. It hurts to say, but like Robben is a beautiful player.
Robben is greedy as hell, though. It was greedy as hell.
Like I said before, they're
He's
not
greedy.
the
Exactly, that's
same type of players.
That's
They're not playing in the same position. Salah's
Yeah,
a
like,
striker.
and this is not to disrespect. Like, I just don't. Like, it's hard to compare these two because, like,
Wait, who actually said they don't play in the same position?
They both
Just
play the
because
same position, both right
one
wingers.
one doesn't score goals doesn't mean they don't play the same position.
No, Salah,
both-
when he plays in
They
Liverpool,
are
he
both
usually
inside
go
forward.
into the middle.
Inside
No,
forward.
Nah, he's
Inside forward.
inside forward.
no,
He's
no,
not a
no, no.
striker.
Robben is like Mahrez. He's the guy that cut inside and shoot to the left-hand corner. Salah is
so
not
is
that
Salah.
type of guy.
That's
No,
also
that's not
Salah
Salah.
too.
So
That
is Salah.
Salah is
That's
coming
also
from
Salah.
across. Or
What? Salah, they both play the same position, bro.
They play the same position. What are you guys
Bro,
saying?
Salah has to cut in. He can't use his right foot.
Yeah, he
Has to
can't
cut in.
really use his right foot.
What?
Oh yeah, Salah has a stronger
Left-footed
weaker foot
player
than
ever.
Robben too. It says Salah has a stronger weaker foot than
no,
Robben.
They are both inside
If
forward.
you want to say
Simple.
Salah is
Wait, but
very
specifically,
confident.
in the last season, see, like maybe 2018, you're right, but trust me, as of the past season so far, I'm sure Jamal and Hassan can agree with this. He's very much been trying to get into that pocket of cutting in, shoots, and he's been focusing much more on that pattern of play a lot more than he used to when he because 2018, 2019, he was a bit more varied. Now it's like boom, lock in, shoot, which is very similar to what Robben
But
did.
hey, guys,
So-
Salah is not just
And
a
he's
goal
better at
scorer.
it.
Though. He's not just a goal scorer. He's
He's
a damn good
incredible
creator.
creator. Yeah.
There's
and
a
not
reason
only
he
that,
has
like,
that big chance created every season. He's up there with it.
More than
And
Robben. More than
HH,
Robben.
one thing I read about Salah too that people don't really mention, his physicality is off the
Man.
charts. His work rate is incredible, whether in attack or in defense. He's all no, HH work rate. You have to rate
is this the army?
No. You can't. Don't do that. HH. Don't do that. Because if Chelsea had a little bit of work rate, you guys wouldn't have been smashed 3-1. That's the truth.
Red,
Like,
don't get me started. No, Red, no, don't get me started.
Lampard out the way, Lampard out the way.
Talked about.
No,
Quick
it's
question.
true.
Lampard
It's
talks
true. HH work rate. Look. When I see a player that actually takes care of his body, that cares about like longevity, that always wants to stay in peak physical condition. Which, if you look at Salah's shredded.
Hazard.
Yeah, that's disgusting, man. That's why like Salah's better than Hazard. HH. That's a fact.
Okay.
If Salah to come to Madrid, he's the leader of that team.
Let me ask the guys. Is this for the panel and for all of you losers in the live chat? Let me ask you guys this then. When all is said and done, after he's retired, how do you think Salah will be regarded? What do you think the Salah package CV
It's too early. We
looks
don't know.
like?
We don't know.
He'll be the greatest winger in Premier League history.
HH, I'm Arab, right? So the Arab world is crazy over Salah. They worship him. I'm telling you, he's an icon for Egyptians, Syrians, Jordanians, Palestinians. Everybody loves Mo Salah. Like, there's a reason why Liverpool's brand skyrocketed as soon as they got him, because a lot of the Arab world came and joined in on that. And like, we hold him in very, very high regard because it's very rare. Like, we've had incredible players. Like, there's Abu Treka, which in my opinion is probably the greatest Egyptian player of all time. He's just overall the complete package. You guys could all look him up if you want about him, but he was always local. He never wanted to go to Europe. He stayed in Egypt. He dominates domestically in Egypt. It's ridiculous. But to see Salah, like to see an actual player that comes from an Egyptian team to go to Basel, to go to Chelsea, to race through the ranks in Europe and actually dominate the way he did, like, that's unheard of. So his legacy is huge, HH. And I'm telling you, like, he will outlast Robben. And that's sad, because Robben is a fantastic player, but he's going to be forgotten because there's so many quality European players.
And the other thing, Red, isn't Salah already Liverpool's greatest player of all time?
No, I don't know. Wait.
I don't know. I don't know anything about Liverpool history, guys. So don't. I'm just.
Let's hold up. I'm telling you this right now.
In Premier League, there were probably.
I think when all is said and done, whether they like it or not, I think that Salah will be probably regarded as Liverpool's greatest player.
I think so. I really think so.
So ahead of King Kenny, Ian Rush and all of that. No way.
About King Kenny.
Look, on the international stage, possibly you'll have casuals that will say that, but people that are actually from Merseyside, like they know they're legends. Like, they know, because Liverpool is not a baby club.
No. Red, my thing is that I'm putting this out there, but this is fun to do. Prediction. I believe Liverpool with Klopp have maybe 2 or 3 more CLs in them. I think they have maybe 2 or 3 more EPLs in them.
Robben's cool off in the Dutch league.
Salah is going to fuck you. So I think Salah is gonna continue add to the Groningen is a very good team. Salah is going to continue to add to his goal tally and so forth. So when you just look at the amount of trophies that he's going to win with Liverpool, the amount of times he's going to the amount of records is going to break goal scoring wise and so forth. And here's my thing, and this is the kicker, because I did a video about this and I'm probably going to post for the members and people, is that 1995. Why is that year so significant? 1995.
Last African Ballon d'Or winner.
Boom.
George Weah, I think it was.
Jamal
Oh,
with
yeah.
the thingy.
Oh yeah.
I
So is Robben better than George Weah?
Let me not.
Well,
See, my thing is that because I felt that man, the best chance or the most likely next African to win the Ballon d'Or, I think, is Salah. Because my argument is
the most worthy, yeah.
let's even look at this season. If Liverpool win the Premier League, they win the Champions League, I don't think that there's any. Because for me, my thing is that let's just say that it's between Liverpool and Bayern Munich. I don't know whether they can give it to Cristiano or Messi if they don't win the Champions League, because Barcelona, I don't think they're going to do anything in La Liga, and I think a Syria alone won't be enough arguments for Cristiano.
They'll try to. They'll try to.
But see, my thing is that
They'll give him the Dubai door, though. So what can we say?
See, my thing is that Lewandowski could re-up, because Lewandowski, this guy hasn't slowed down. So he could very much win this game. But my thing is that if Liverpool win the Champions League, to win the Premier League, I feel like Salah will be a big reason for that, and he'll re-up. And I think his case will be too strong to deny. Because see, 2018, the World Cup. Because that's when he broke the goal scoring record, but the World Cup.
Wasn't he injured before the World Cup, though?
Yeah, after the final, after the CL final.
No. But my thing is that even if he was fully fit and so forth, is like, you're looking at what France were doing, man. So like, but the key thing is Modric. If there was no World Cup in 2018,
Cristiano wins that easy.
Nah, Salah in discussion. Cristiano probably wins it, but Salah in discussion.
Cristiano would have won it. Salah would have been.
Ronaldo had that year, like he was top scorer of the Champions League.
Yeah,
he also, and he broke the record for most consecutive games.
No, Ronaldo would have won it, but Salah will be close. He'll be close.
I just want you to I just want you to listen to this quick.
I don't know what the official thing is. The real Ballon d'Or.
I remember this.
Salah has been the best player in the world.
Hey.
I don't care. What he's done domestically and what he's done in the Champions League, he has been the best player this season. Nobody can argue with Messi, lovers only, Cristiano Ronaldo. No. Salah has been the best player so far domestically and in Europe.
You hear that?
Wait,
That's a man called Haiti.
You forgot about the Euro and the Copa is this summer. When did that factor in with the Ballon d'Or thing? The Euro and the Copa America.
Of course,
which is this summer. So what if, let's say, Portugal wins the Euro again? If Portugal wins the Euro again,
that's a good point. That's a
no,
good point. Euros.
Too. African nations. If he wins that.
You see, my thing is that because it's so much longer about marketing. So, for instance, like, if Liverpool win the Premier League, Champions League, and Egypt win the Nations Cup, because you see, the thing about it, you have to understand is that it's not just about who deserves it; it's about what is most marketable. As Red just said, the amount of support that this guy has in the Arab world is huge, it's massive. So it makes a lot of marketing sense to give it to an award to him. And my thing about it is that, you see, this is the thing. If France win the Euros, Salah has even a stronger case. Because I think if France win the Euros, there'll not be an individual who stands out.
Yeah.
Because France winning it, because of how the jump is, it will be a team thing. So there will not be an individual that really stands out.
You never know, Giroud can make a run.
What if somehow scores in every game, scores hat-trick in every game, bro?
Listen, we cannot let that happen.
What if somehow Messi wins the Copa America this summer in Argentina this summer?
We say that every year.
Giroud is going to win the Champions League with Chelsea. Giroud is going to win the Champions League with Chelsea.
And he's going to win the World Cup, the Euro as well. So he's going to win the Ballon d'Or.
No. But guys,
Chelsea is not sniffing past Atletico. Let's calm down.
What if the Us balls at the Euros, man?
He's not even going to be called up because he'll be injured.
Yesterday you said that you were, especially with Chelsea, you get too excited, and that's a dream. That's
let him carry on. Let him carry on. The Us.
You see,
just
Cassius cares about me. See, Cassius, all of you losers, you will let me just go through and run into the same mistake. But Cassius, I like. See, Cassius actually cares about me. Cassius, thank you for reminding me. My lips are sealed.
But that's his player, so of course he will say that.
My lips are sealed. My lips are sealed because I have.
I'm sorry, I have to do this, but I have to do it. Do you like Robben because he's also bald?
That's very rude to put that way. And
I'm
by the
sorry.
way, and by the way, I actually am embracing my baldness and so forth. Okay, I know my
There's
hairline
nothing
is
wrong with
trash
that,
and
There's
everything.
nothing wrong with that.
But no, it has nothing to do with the bald because the Us isn't bald. Zad isn't bald, and that's
Almost.
And also Wilton, get one thing straight, Wilton. Get one thing straight. You are not sniffing that seal without my boy.
Oh.
Insults my boy all he wants. You
Bro,
are not.
Fat
All
Czar is not
pants
doing
lead
anything,
the-
bro. Ask Red. We won him out in January. We
Wow.
already started. We won him out in
Whoa.
It pains me to see this age, but like
Red.
Hazard deserves no praise.
Red.
You can't praise
You
Hazard.
deserve no
Have
praise,
hope.
man.
Have hope. Why?
Oh no,
I think whoa.
I have hope, but like at the same time, it's like for me, I don't like. I'll be honest with you, from the type of football fan that I don't care about these all-time discussions. I like season to season, right? Like I like one season wonders. I like when the seasons are interesting. That's my content. And Hazard for the past 2 seasons is a 0 on the left. He's irrelevant. He's not in. You don't calculate. You don't factor him in. It's the truth. Until he proves to me by at least hitting at least double digits in goal contributions, by having at least 3-4 run of games where he's actually quality, then I can.
Can you imagine?
But, like,
3-4.
as
3-4. They've lowered their bar so low for Real Madrid.
it's just, and the thing is, the team is there for him to take. Is there for him to take. Like there's nobody competing for him. And
So
he can't
Red,
make
Red and Wilton, you've given up on my boys. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, I give up.
Yeah.
Sunday Montana too, by the way.
Benedict
Montana
has-
give up,
I don't
bro.
get.
Red. You point everything right. You know the problem. Hazard is not a bad player, but HH make him a bad player because you overhyped him too much. That is the reason he's getting injured.
Tell him, Abdullahi. Tell him.
Overweight.
Tell him.
Hazard in Chelsea, 7.5 years in Chelsea, was massively the best player in that
I think he should go to Newcastle.
Let's just for instance, okay, can I just say this right now? Do you know how unfair this is? Why can't I be excited and then my excitement be sort of then reciprocated? That's unfair.
You
So
can't
I
be
have to now-
excited until you still run up games. Or if you want to win over someone, okay, let me
Let me just explain. Why does life want to deny me being excited about something? So you're telling me that I can't be happy and excited? I have to be depressed and boring? That's
Can I be a bit abstract?
That's unfair.
You know
No,
why?
HH,
Because
you
life
can be excited, but the problem is you overhype this excitement too much in the way that it kills those players. From Ousmane Dembele to Hazard to everybody, they were like dead. So let them perform. Run of games, let them perform consecutively, and let's see. You don't think this person is better than Ronaldo, this person is better than Messi. Now it's way too early. Now
Abdullahi, they score 1 goal was Elche in the best in the world.
Maybe you just like the wrong players,
Can I respond to one thing that I just saw in the chat? Like Sergio, it's not that I don't back our players. Obviously, I support the club no matter what. But you have to rate the player as at what he's actually doing. And if you're going to say that Hazard's among the best players in the world, I'm going to say that's a delusion because there's no way because he hasn't done anything the past 2 years. Like nothing. Like he's actually like that. He has 1 actual real goal. Like that's it. 2 maybe. Like come on. Like and you're saying this is the best player in the world.
Wait, quickly. Can I say one thing? That's one thing I hate about some fans and so forth. Is when people say, "Oh, back the team, back the players." I'm not a cultist. Okay, I am an objective person. If someone is playing like trash, they're playing like trash. I'm not a guy like a chiller that's like, oh my gosh, back the players, back the teams. Like
the Chelsea fan with Lampard.
There we go. Because this is the issue that I have with those normal sports Chelsea fans. They're like, oh, back the team, back the players. I might shut the freak up, you stupid freaking idiots. And guys, on that note, Abdullahi, if Lampard doesn't do what he needs to on Villa, Abdullahi, I want you here. Sharp.
Are you repeat what you said?
Ollie Watkins, do your job, man. Ollie Watkins, do your job.
Peace out, stay true, guys. Peace out. Peace,
man.
Hazard is trash.